don't know what half my sounds are. It's like, what was that?
It's so funny because I'm almost forgotten what a dial tone sounds like.
Really, huh? That's
Yeah,
funny. Let me see what do I have here? I don't know what I have.
I see you.
Say what?
I see you.
Good.
I didn't even have to do anything. It just came up.
Surprise, surprise.
Chat publicly as haughty. Okay. Hello out there. Nobody's out there.
People are probably busy.
Johnny's probably having a live or something. Hey, Kathy D. Hey, Rosemary, always on time.
I
Hey, Carla.
try. I'm not always successful, but you can at least say I try. Oh, my aching body. Rain, rain, and rain.
Hey,
Hi,
Karen
Kathy.
Sue.
Hi, Carla.
Kathy, Carla, and Karen.
Oh,
Kathy.
and Karen. Oh, wow. All the K's are here. Well, sounds like K's. Oh,
And Melissa.
hey.
Oh, yay. She can smell. So, hello, Lucy.
Oh, good. Hi, Lucy.
Yeah, I give Betty a COVID check every couple of hours. Oh, you can smell that? Well, and that means that you're well. Oh, Kathy D said it let her know at 6:49.
Oh, wow. That's when I started to set it up for you. So that's weird. I haven't figured out all these notifications.
I just got mine, my notification.
Isn't that strange?
Ain't that strange?
It's strange.
I see a piece of Frida. Hey,
You do, right?
Patricia.
Well, I didn't know what to do because, the end of the month is kind of like, what are we gonna do? And then I figure, it's the end of the month, maybe not a lot of people will be here. Who knows?
Well,
But
Peggy's here.
Peggy's here. But I did get a request from a few people that asked me to do one of those
Hey, Nancy.
encaustic canvases, but they wanted it with Frida on it. So I thought, oh, well, I can at least do the gluing part like I did before with you guys while we chit chat and do stuff like that. And then talk about whatever it is we need to talk about, whatever
Hey, Barb.
anybody wants to talk about. And I just got my scraps, some of the stuff that didn't print right, or I printed it the wrong size, or whatever. And I figured I'd work with those.
Where's Edall? I didn't see. Hello, Edall.
Who?
I don't know. Barbara said, hi, Rosemary. Hi, Susan. Hi, Edall.
Oh, dear.
Pick some scissors. Any scissors. Hey, Terry. Ain't seen you in a while. Pick a pair. Any pair.
Pick a pair. Pick a pair. Well, I do have these because I'm not working with anything really big, so I didn't. Well, they are right here, though. It wouldn't hurt my feelings to bring them out.
E.T. Alabama is a legal term.
Oh.
Terry's been working a lot. I hear that, girl. I'm sick of working, man.
Oh. Well,
E-Tux.
people really got used to working at home if they were fortunate enough to be able to do it.
Oh, man. This makes me sick.
And, the fact that the businesses ran for X amount of time doing that, it shows there's no reason why you can't do it.
Exactly. And
So,
this morning I went into the portal and I was going to just see if I could request tomorrow off,
mm-hmm,
thinking maybe they would let me have it off.
mm-hmm.
And it said, "We're sorry, but that is already part of your approval." And I was like, "Part of my approval? What do you mean?" So I'm sitting there looking, trying to figure out. I'm like, "What? How do I have any vacation time left? How do I tell?" It's all in this graph, blah blah blah. So finally, I told my boss later. I said, "Dude, what'd you do? Take away all my vacation?" "No, I didn't take it all the way." I said, "Well, I went to take one, and it told me that it was already approved. So does that mean I have tomorrow off?" He says, "No, that means that I submitted for you to get paid for it since you lost it all." And he gave me 96 hours of pay. I was like, "Oh, thank
Oh,
you."
well,
That'll
job just
work.
where I come.
I know, but I really want it tomorrow off.
Oh no, Terry can't work from home. She's a waitress and a bartender.
Well, she could do that at my house.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, you have somebody to tip with too, so it's okay.
There's emergency monkey.
Uh-oh, 911. Bing, bing, bing. Where's my monkey? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I got him here somewhere.
Yeah, Terry, I'll take a piece of peach pie and a cup of coffee.
I forgot how this one worked. That's how he works.
Okay. Who's
Hey, we monkey everything, don't we?
I was supposed to say, who's Narara?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know who I am today.
Peggy's got her finger shifted on the keyboard. Hey, Narara. Oh, Barbara. Man, that sucks when your fingers move over just one key.
Terry, my favorite are mango margaritas.
No mangoes. No tequila.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Fighting with autocorrect. Okay, Peggy, in what world is Narara a correct spelling? Oh, man.
See, Terry agrees. She says, yummy. Now, I got spoiled in Hawaii. We put limoy around the rim instead of the salt, around the rim. Oh, mango margarita with limoy around. Woohoo!
Like Lemoy Brown?
No, it's not brown. Peach bellinis.
Okay. Peggy's going to wear a disguise.
Uh-oh. Barbara's niece cannot work from home. Well, maybe in Vegas, parts of Nevada.
Uh-oh. What picture did I share?
Huh?
She said, my niece is a OBGYN. She can't work from home. I sent her that picture you shared.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Lemoy Brown, the baddest margarita in town.
And we haven't even started drinking yet.
Oh, who says?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was only speaking for myself.
I already had me a big iced tea since I got home.
Oh. I had a glass of water with my dinner. Right, Carla?
Wow, Deneva is early.
Wow. She
There's
did not want to miss.
Nicole.
She's not missing out this time.
There's Nicole RCG.
Woohoo.
And look there, there's Donna all the way from down under.
Wow, Donna, welcome, welcome.
She just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. Oh no,
I gotta
Carla.
find out. Hey, maybe Donna can be my eucalyptus connection. I desperately need one. My California connection moved to Oregon or Washington, wherever she went.
She went to Oregon.
Oregon. So there went my eucalyptus connection. It might have to come from a whole other hemisphere. Huh, I need to talk with Dawn. I didn't think about that. Uh-oh, maybe not. She only said hello to you.
Because I said hello to her.
Well, hey, I've been having a whole conversation with the lady.
That's okay because I now have a ginkgo connection.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
In California.
Really?
Elizabeth Cabada.
Wow.
Well, maybe she could be your eucalyptus connection.
Oh, that's right. See, you can get them at Trader Joe's, but we don't have a Trader Joe's anywhere close to us. So I can't get them.
Yeah, I don't know about Trader Joe's.
Yeah. But not all eucalyptus are equal. There's so many species and varieties of eucalyptus that, just because it says eucalyptus doesn't mean anything. Ooh, Carla can get lemon leaves. I've never done lemon leaves. We could try a couple.
No, she said get you lemon leaves from California. She's in Minnesota.
Oh, never mind, Carla. You don't even know where anybody is.
Donna said email her.
I shall.
Hey, Christina. She's always sending Johnny a box of something.
Yeah, she can stick some leaves in there.
Don't be doing nothing illegal. That might be illegal from.
Oh yeah, I don't think so. Somebody sent me some from where? But I mean somewhere out of the United States. Where was it from? I can't remember right now.
Hey, Elisa, she agrees that Trader Joe's dollar wine is gross.
Hey, do you guys have a Trader Joe next to you or what?
I have no clue.
Well, it sounds like she's been there.
I've never been to a Trader Joe's.
Well, maybe she does. Maybe she can get me some eucalyptus.
Okay, so I'm not going to spoil it or anything, but did anybody see Mary Autier's video today?
You should play it for us if they haven't.
Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can get it.
Peppermint bark. That sounds good.
Okay. I got it. Let me turn my camera around.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready. I'll put
I ain't ready yet. That was my mug right there.
Oh, Peggy says the limes are very long at Trader Joe's. The limes and the coconuts.
The lime and the coconut. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, I'll put you up.
Okay.
Be ready, people.
Okay.
Now we all know who Mary is.
Okay, quit talking.
Be ready, people.
This holiday season, use the
we gotta watch a commercial.
Deals and rewards like fuel points, so you can save big on exactly what you want.
Well, dang.
And let's put. I think I'll put this down. Put my owl in there from my little grandniece. I'm gonna have to get her something. Send her the money, I guess. She'd be just as happy if I sent her money. Pick out her own gift. Fire! Was that fun or what? I got it out. You guys okay?
I absolutely love Mary.
Take it back.
I love her.
That was
And the
good.
best part, like Susan says, she posted it. I mean, she could have kept it to herself,
Hey, Denise.
but she warned us.
Oh, it happened on her live. I missed it. Elisa said she's going to check.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, in the Woodlands. I don't go to the Woodlands. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Donna says she has at least 20 varieties on her property.
Oh my goodness. Out of all those, you know one's going to work.
Oh, wow.
Oh
I
my.
did too, Peggy. I was like, man, I wish she'd quit lighting that candle. I wish she'd quit lighting that candle. I'll be so glad when Kristen's over so she'll quit lighting that candle.
Hi, Candy.
Hey, Candy. Okay. Well, that was fun.
Oh my goodness, that was crazy. Well, you know, the last week of the month, it's kind of limbo, right? Because we've usually finished up what we were doing and we can't get started on the next one yet. But I know you ladies like to get together and jibber jabber about who knows what anyway. So I figured I'd just give you a format to jibber jabber. Now, I do have some very strange news. It may be Susan's fault. I'm not really sure, but it might be. But
Could be.
yeah, I got a Facebook message. I won't say his name because I don't know yet what's going on. I got a Facebook message from this gentleman asking me if I would like to review some stuff for shuttle art. You know, that stuff, that company that we got that paint from.
What?
And so then he says, you know, he told me what they needed to have reviewed and what this, what that. And I said, yeah. I said, actually, I already reviewed the paint and the ladies liked your product, you know. And so then he sent me a link to what they wanted to have reviewed. And it was this candle making thing, which was kind of cool. It had everything that came with it. It looked pretty cool.
I saw that kit.
So I said, yeah, that would be fun. I'd like to do that. And he says, okay, well, all you have to do is send me your address. And I said, wait, buddy, if you represent this company, you have my address. I don't need to be giving you my address. And so then he comes back and he says, well, we don't have, I don't even know what he said. It sounded like a bunch of double talk. But anyway, he said that they can't check all the addresses of the orders that come in through Amazon and, you know, all this stuff. And I thought, well, you know, that's quite valid. But you know, when he contacted me, he didn't say, hello, my name is blah, blah, blah. I'm a, you know, representative, yada, 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 or the message didn't come through their name. It was just his name, like a private name. So I didn't like any of that. So I told him, never mind, you know, I'll pass. And so then he said, well, you're welcome to contact the company and create a chat. I can't create a chat in the company's website without somebody contacting us first. So if you initiate the chat and blah, 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 blah. So I went to the website and I looked under communication or contact or whatever. So, and only thing that pops up is an email. So I sent an email saying, you know, Mr. So-and-so contacted me about blah, blah, blah. And I'm just trying to confirm that this is a legitimate request and whatever. But I haven't heard back from them. So, so that's that. It was all very bizarre.
Well, yeah, now it's $32.99.
What?
Yep.
Wow.
Hmm.
So I thought, I don't need free candle making stuff that bad.
Well, they just sent out their thing on the candle making kit, the email.
The email?
Yeah.
I didn't get no email from anybody. That's the weird thing. Only a message on Facebook from him.
Let me see. I think I got one.
Oh, but I can't remember who I bought it through. If I got it through the company or if I got it through Amazon, to tell you the truth.
You can send it to her co-host, Hottie Popo. Let me see. I know I got something from them because I was like, oh, well, look at that. It reminded me of, let's see, Shuttle Art. Only $29.99. Let's see if I can make it come up.
So, either either it is some kind of a scam or he is very unprofessional in the way that he contacts people. One or the other.
There it is right there.
Yeah, that was it. That's what he wanted to send me.
Oops, let me get my PayPal over there. Yeah.
Yep.
Right now it is $49.99.
Yeah. That's a lot of stuff for that amount of money, too.
That's a lot of stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I thought
there's a list of everything that comes with it.
I thought it was a good deal, actually.
Yeah. Well, I got mine on Sunday.
Woohoo!
Yes, I did. It was very quick. So I'm ready.
It was really fast. Mine too. I don't know which ones I want to use here.
Emergency Monkey said it is legit.
How does she know?
I don't know.
I didn't even tell her what the name was. How does she know the guy's legit? Ooh, I like this one too. Well, I like them all. What can I say? I think I need to get me a P.O. box. With all the buying and selling I do, I really shouldn't have my address out there as much as I do already. It's already out there too much, but. Okay, here's the monkey.
There's Miss Buckaloo busy at her sewing machine.
Ah, hey. That girl, she's always got something going on. And it's always cool stuff, too. That's all I can say.
And you sent me that video the other day, and I'm laying here, and I told Betty, I said, why the hell does she think that I want to make me a big old Elizabethan dress costume? And Betty's like, who? I said, Rosemary. It's like, it's sending me this thing on how to make a dress. I'm not going to make a dress. I said, let me ask her if she really meant to send me this. Then I saw her put that big old wooden embroidery hoop hooked to her desk, and it popped up in the air. I was like, hey.
Hey, yeah, I knew that would get you.
Sarah said, you gave me your address and see what happened?
I know. She became a stalker.
Oh, I don't know about stalkers. Speaking of monkeys,
yeah,
he's got a pointed head, or did you just cut it that way?
No, he's like that. Yeah, he's very pointy. He's got issues.
Yeah. Looks like he had a rough birth.
Mm.
Oh man, I am ready for the weekend. Come on.
Yep. We are ready, people. We're ready for anything.
I don't know about anything, but
Well, it's getting to the point that anything's better.
anything goes these days.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Do I want to include the greenery or do I just want the animals? I think I
You know
don't.
what I was wondering? When did Dick Clark die? Did he usher us into 2020? That might be the problem.
No,
That's the
he was
problem.
he was dead already. No, that was that other guy. What's his name? What's his name? You know.
Oh yeah, Seacrest.
Yeah.
Lisa said 2020 was a great year for me. Well, good for you. It actually it wasn't bad for me at all, Lisa. Everybody else is moaning and groaning and bitching, so I am too. Because hello, when have I ever got to work from home for 8 months?
Mm-hmm.
That was great. Oh,
Wrong, huh?
well, Nicole, you just ruined my whole theory.
Uh-oh.
It's been that long ago?
It's been a while.
I think it was just last year.
I don't think so.
Can I get a fact check on that? Let me see.
Mm-hmm. We'll let you.
Dick Clark.
You know you're out. The Google queens are out there. They've already Googled it.
Dick Clark died when? April 18th, 2012.
Mm-hmm. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, and ding.
8 years ago?
You thought it was last year.
No, it just seems like last year.
I guess it depends who you're talking to.
That is crazy. Baby, did you know Dick Clark died 8 years ago?
And if she says who's Dick Clark, I give up.
Hey, CJ.
CJ.
Ryan Seacrest, Candy, I suppose. That's what
Yeah.
Rosemary said. I know they were showing 2020 ringing in the new year at Times Square on the news earlier, and they said, "Do you ever remember standing closer than 6 foot to me?" Yeah. How you going to do it this year? Just have to holler from across the yard. I don't know. I don't watch Regis and Kelly.
Me neither.
Regis is dead.
It's been a while too.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's kind of like confused about these deaths, aren't they?
Oh, you know what? He might be the one. He was the one that was on American Idol. I know that, Candy.
Who was?
Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah.
Ryan Seacrest and Ken Jeong.
What?
I don't know. That's what Peggy said, but she might have her fingers on the wrong keys. Oh no, Regis died this year. Now whose memory sucks? Not mine.
That's Regis, not yet the other. You were saying the other guy.
I know, but you said Regis had been gone a long time.
I did?
I thought you did.
Oh. Oh, well.
Did he die before March? Because that could be it.
I don't know.
That's a lot of Frito on your desk.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to get glued down.
You know, actually, in that picture, the top of Frida's head and the top of that monkey's head are pretty much.
They're kind of the same, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
wasn't caused by Regis. He died in July.
What wasn't caused by Regis?
COVID.
Oh. Oh my
Hey,
God.
there's Leslie. Hello.
You guys are crazy.
Gotta be a reason for it, you know?
Okay. Let's see what I end up putting. Doesn't mean it's going to stay like this. I'm just putting stuff out there.
Are those canvases?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she makes her encaustic covers with. I was like trying to figure out what was on Frida's cheek, but that's like a bird. That's
Right
a
here?
bird beak.
Yeah, it's a toucan there on her shoulder.
Okay.
You know, she's always into the birds.
Birds and the monkeys and the...
Yeah, anything wild. That's why she liked Diego. He was a wild animal.
He was a piece of work, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he did beautiful murals.
Okay, so Barbara says, according to history, New Year's was celebrated in different months. According to the Gregorian calendar, New Year's ended being celebrated in March some 600 plus years ago. Well, but... Okay.
Catholicism brought it to the date that we have it today.
Well, I guess that's kind of like Passover is actually based on the moon, which is actually based on the calendar.
Jewish calendar.
And they have to add a month every so many years to get it back to the way that it... Because it's by the phases of the moon, not by December 25th when Santa Claus was born, you know?
Right. Yeah. Exactamundo.
Yes, lunar, thank you. $13 months and 4 weeks each. That's right. Uh-oh. CJ said she tried buying that size canvas at Michael's and they said they were out due to Rosemary.
No, I got them at the Dollar Tree.
Really?
Yeah.
CJ, save your money. Go to Dollar Tree. So are they just a piece of canvas on a piece of...
It's called a canvas board. It's
a
what?
Canvas board.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And it's the same canvas board you can get at Michael's and all those places, but why spend the money?
No doubt. How many come in a pack?
I forget if it's 2 or 3 to tell you the truth.
Well, you just opened them.
I know, but like I said, to tell you the truth, I can't remember if it was 2 or 3. You can play back the video.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Oh, you already got it open there. Oh, now I'm watching Mary burn. Okay, here you go. You're opening it.
Mary Burn. How sad.
One. There's one.
No, for sure it's not one. There's more than one. That I know for sure.
Oh, there's three. Elisa said, do you need a French medicine book? She bought it at the Goodwill, but she don't like the pictures.
French medicine, anything medicine I love. I don't care what language.
Well, Terry, have a good night. And hopefully you'll have some time off to get some rest.
Yes. Maybe after New Year's Eve. She's really going to be busy.
I tell you what, I love that book that Shabby Dabby Doodah is doing her book busting out of. Those pictures are awesome.
Oh, I haven't had a chance to watch.
I can't watch her anymore.
How come?
Because Betty pointed out to me that the woman bends her thumb backwards to glue.
Oh my God.
So I can't watch it now because I keep expecting her thumb to do tricks.
Oh, you guys are crazy.
And when she uses her paper punch, like to make the holes or to punch a square or punch a hole,
Yeah.
a circle, she does it with her thumb backwards, the back of her thumb.
What?
And she glues with the back of her thumb.
I don't even understand what that means. I'll have to watch it.
No, I could show you. Hang on. I told Betty, I said, thanks for telling me, man. Now that's all I can see.
Yeah, maybe I don't want you to tell me.
Shabby Dabby Doodah. Yeah. Let me see. I was like, what? Because Betty said, are you watching Shabby Dabby Doodah? I said, yeah. She said, yeah, she's the one that glues with her thumb backwards. I was like, what? Then I was like, I couldn't see anything but that. I'm like, oh, no.
You guys are crazy. Now, these were all things I printed out for you guys, and I messed them up somehow. So I have all these leftover things. I either did them the wrong size or the wrong paper.
All right, look at my screen.
Yeah. What the heck?
Is that weird or what?
Yeah.
And when she uses a punch, she does the same thing. Let me see if I can see her using a punch. It's the craziest thing I ever saw.
I watched it before. I've never noticed any of that. Well, you know me. I'm mostly listening as opposed to sitting and watching anything. I'm running around the whole time. Okay.
Yeah. Very, very different.
Yeah. To say the very least. Let's see. What should I use? I think I'll use this one. They want you to show them.
Oh, hang on, because I came off of it. Let me get back on there. Let me get to the glue. I love you, Shabby Dabby Doo. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just okay. Here we
Don't
go.
worry, she doesn't watch me.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready whenever you are.
I'm ready.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Maybe she has arthritis.
That would make it worse.
Oh, well, I don't know.
That's crazy. Okay, get it off of me.
Oh, never mind.
Sorry. Hey, Miss Allie K.
Hi, Jane. Yes, we've got a lineup. She's the perpetuator.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look.
We don't know
See,
when.
Nicole, it was bothering me too. I told Betty, I said, dang it. I said, now I'm like expecting her to cut with her thumb bent backwards, and I'm expecting her to do everything that way.
Isn't that funny how we can watch people and never notice, obvious things? I never noticed that. Maybe I've never seen her glue anything. I don't know.
Hey, Annie, man. If it's Wednesday, it doesn't matter. All days are the same to Rosemary.
What does that mean? I mean, why are you saying that?
She said, didn't know if you would be streaming tonight.
Oh, I think she's referring to other things.
I know, Peggy, right? I'm not even going to read that out loud, but yeah, that. And my gosh, how can you not notice? It's like right up in the camera.
Well, like I say, for me, I'm usually listening until something exciting. I think they're going to show something exciting and I'll run over. Or if they know I watch them and they're live, they'll go, Rosemary, come and look now.
Yep. So she's like, so we're going to glue this here. And I'm like, shut your ass. Okay. But you know what? Betty's always been a hand person. Because there's like some crime person on TV and she's like, I think she has such beautiful hands. And I'm like, who's looking at her hands? How are you even looking at her hands? Hey, Jennifer Jane.
Hi, Jennifer.
Yeah, Allie, how you going to go wrong picking red? Just don't pick pink.
Okay, I think I'll start with those basics and then figure out.
Oh, has she got her heart out?
Yeah. That's that one self-portrait that she did.
Oh.
Let's see.
Wow.
Oops. Whoops. Watch out.
Yeah, don't go the orangey one, Allie. Don't go the orangey one. I know, Elisa. That's what tickled me. Are y'all okay? Are y'all okay? Yeah. Because probably most of the ladies in that chat probably have her brother's phone number and probably called him. Mary's setting the house on fire.
But I thought it was cute with all the excitement. She was still concerned about everybody else. You okay? I love that part. You okay?
Fire. Yeah, not orange. You know Mary, Allie K. She At Christmas time, she likes to light that candle. Well, that candle caught her tissue paper on fire.
And
Annie
she had to
Mae.
sacrifice her coffee to put it out.
Yeah, she did. Annie Mae says, was lucky to see a major exhibit of Frida's work in Philly a few years ago. To see them in person is amazing. You appreciate the colors and vibrancy.
Mm-hmm. I saw quite a bit of her stuff and his stuff when it went to a museum in Chicago when we lived up there. And we were fortunate enough to see Van Gogh also, which was really beautiful.
You must be old if you saw Van Gogh.
Well, not personally him, but
Oh,
his work.
yeah, Jane, that was it. She did just a clip of it and showed it, but it was at one of her lives. Jennifer Jane said, that's my favorite painting from the two Fridas where she has her heart out. I just bought
This
an
one, yeah.
exhibition poster of that painting for my wall. I'm also excited to look at it all the time. Jennifer, I need some spaces there.
That happened to her last time.
That's because she's using voice text.
Oh. I see. I see. All right, so I have this cool napkin. I think it's cool. It just reminds me of Spanish tile.
Oh, she told me a dirty word.
Who did?
Jennifer?
Uh-oh.
That does look like Spanish tile. Very Frida-esque.
Yes.
Jane has Picasso lino prints in Saskatoon.
Mm.
I think Frida used to be a man. I am punching my curls. I'm punching my curls.
I heard something else. Okay.
Annie Mae said Popo's clutching her pearls. I think she did too. I think her name was actually Fred. Exactly, Peggy. You ought to have to read it out loud. Because I could have swore she just said frick you. She needs a new phone, she said.
Poor Jennifer.
That's a lot of Frida.
Say what?
That's a lot of Frida covers.
Mm-hmm.
Annie Mae says the napkin flower looks fabulous against Frida and the monkey.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Wow, that like almost matches the one with the owl. That's the exact same colors. Yeah, no, I don't know, Kathy. What does that say about Diego?
What about him?
If Frida's name is Fred.
Oh. It says a lot about both of them.
She needs an animal or something on that one. She's just kind of lost there.
She's not done yet.
Okay.
Don't panic. It's organic.
Don't make me clutch my curls or.
Oh.
Oh my goodness gracious. She's gonna get a T-shirt that Annie Mae says. Gonna get a T-shirt that says "Don't panic, it's organic." Oh my gosh! All my suggestions on YouTube now are from Minecraft or YGO, or my grandson was here and he used my iPad
Mm-hmm.
and he was on YouTube.
Uh-oh.
So all my suggestions are like Japanese cartoons and Minecraft cartoons and videos about kittens, and
Hey, you better get with it.
I was like, what? There's not a crafting suggestion one on here. Yes, she did, Jennifer Jane.
Hmm.
I know, it's crazy. Betty's phone too. He was going in between my phone and mine and Betty's phone. Peggy says she has watched too many cleaning videos. She can clean a toilet 12 new ways.
Oh my gosh.
I don't care. I watch all of it. Give me some kind of secrets of house cleaning. I will pass them on to Betty.
You're ready, huh?
I am ready. I watched cooking videos and I watched all the. It don't matter. Not UGO and Minecraft and. I've been watching Petticoat Junction on the way to work, so
Oh
you
no.
know.
Man, look at that. I haven't even used the whole napkin yet. And this is one of those small napkins.
Well, those are small canvases.
Well, this is true.
That monkey, that Frida's kind of lost.
Is she lost?
Yeah. But it might just be me.
Maybe she wants to be lost in the jungle with the monkey. It's one of those nights.
Peggy says that napkin looks great. Popo, shut up. Okay. It does. It looks really great. Annie Mame says she's always wanted a monkey, but she don't think her cat would like it.
Oh, yes. You know those anti-monkey cats. All right. So I'll get some of these down and then, oops, I don't have anything for this guy. Let's see.
Put it on the corner of the lost Frida. No,
The
you
what?
already got one. Never mind. Never mind.
Huh? Huh?
Never mind. Never mind.
Oh, okay. It looks like she's in a little house.
Yeah.
That's a little too cutesy for her. Okay. She's more about the drama.
I remember that show.
What?
Bowling for Dollars?
I remember the title, but I don't remember the show.
Why did you do that, Lucy?
What'd she do?
She said, growing up, a neighbor had a monkey and it used to ride on their lab. Tricky pets, though. I ripped her earrings right out of her ears.
Oh, gosh. I had no idea she had a violent streak.
I'm going to need you to go sit in that corner right over there, Lucy.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to send you to anger management classes.
Okay. I'm going to start with these and see how they work out. Because you know me, I can always cover things all up and start all over. I really don't care. So, I think I'll put this one down first.
Yeah, so Allie, out of that whole story, said the monkey had earrings.
Well, that would have to be true for the story to be true, right?
Oh my gosh, this lady that I know, I haven't seen her in a long, long time, but I used to go to church. She was like a Bible study leader,
Uh-huh.
and I knew her from there. And her daughter just got out of prison today after 16 years
Yeah.
for stabbing her husband 193 times. And they said that she was supposed to serve 20 years there. They said she had to serve, the rest of her sentence outside of prison, but she had to have a GPS tracker and take anger management classes.
You think?
I was like, okay, after 16 years of being in prison for that, you wouldn't have already put her through anger management classes? Hey, Johnny.
Oh boy.
Leslie, her mama lives right around here. And she lived over there off of Fallbrook and Jones.
So in other words, she's close to you.
Yeah. But I didn't piss her off. I didn't do nothing.
No, you're just talking about her on the internet. You're just talking about her to the whole world.
It was domestic violence, and that's what I told Betty. I said, you know how you used to get a syllable spanking from your mama? Where she would go, next time I have to tell you, and she hit you with every syllable that she said.
Mm.
Well, after so much, and finally it'd be like, you just, I could see where it could happen.
Yeah.
At least 150 times. 193, I don't know, but 150 times I could see it. Just to get out what I had to say.
Yeah. Emphasis, right?
Yeah. I missed it, Suzanne. You retracted it too fast. Man, your table is definitely. What's that pickle thing for?
Pickle?
There's a pickle bag right there.
Oh, that's what I filled up the little goodies that was sent with the kit. They come in real handy for packing little goodies in there, and I know you guys like them for other stuff, so.
No, this is not part of the kit. She is gluing these down to make some encaustic covers off screen.
Although all these things, minus the canvas, are in the kit.
Candy said her father used to say, Rosie Palm is going to meet Red Fanny.
Oh, dear.
Peggy's bowling in her yard. I miss that. Oh, she uses bowling balls as garden art. I've seen that, Peggy. That's cool.
Well, I got a new phone, and Johnny helped me connect the cha-ching to my Etsy shop. So that was fun.
Okay.
I mean, because usually you just get a notification. I mean, I used to anyway, just get a notification that somebody bought something in my shop. But now I get a cha-ching when they buy something from my shop.
Yeah, but do you want your husband here and all that?
He's not here.
I know, but if when you're at the house and it's over there going cha-ching.
Well, all I got to do is leave the phone here.
Oh. Barbara got the strap. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, she got the. Oh, okay. Never mind.
She didn't get the hand. Yep.
It's not a kit, Suzanne. It's not a kit, ma'am. Okay. This is not a kit. Nothing on this table will be available in pieces. Nope, it's not a caboodle. Hey, Katie. I'm fixing to have a walkout. We are in between kits. So Rosemary is working on some requested Frida encaustic covers.
But just to confuse you all, the printouts that I'm using, they are in January's caboodle kit.
Damn it.
I'm sorry. Hey, I have to tell the truth.
Melissa, art out with your heart out is Katie. Stop it, ma'am. She did that on purpose because she paused and let me go off.
Well, because I already said it once, and then you said it wasn't, so I had to clarify it because somebody isn't telling the truth.
I think I need to go pee.
Don't forget to wipe.
Okay. Would the napkin be in the caboodle kit?
Yes, it is.
I quit, Bella.
I said everything but the canvas.
I'm leaving.
I'm
leaving. I'm leaving.
Okay. Don't forget to wipe.
As long as I wash my hands, what does it matter? All I got to do is look at a cocktail, ma'am, and my eyes cross.
Look at Johnny. She's really trying to cause trouble. Oh gosh, I need a good laugh.
It is running amok, Peggy, twirling my curls and flinging, man. I'm fletching my curls and something I don't even know. The lime is in the coconut.
That's right. Exhausting.
I know, man. I'm exhausted anyway. I still would have preferred to have my time off.
Then money? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially as long as you've been working. And the hours.
Y'all have Peggy, and I'm gonna let y'all just run amok the rest of the night. I'm scared to say anything.
She's done taking care of us.
I know that's right.
Hey, but you're keeping everybody on their toes. Like, you have to ask 10 times.
I know.
That's all right. Keeps them awake. Can't take anything for granted.
Jennifer says, try talking all the time with no spaces in between your words.
Easy for you to say.
No, I did not get any time off. Thank you. Did not.
Did not.
Nope.
As in, yet.
Oh, Katie received her encaustic cover, and it was awesome. Well, actually, you can make your own with January's caboodle kit. So,
No, but they didn't get a Frida one. These are the first Frida ones.
Y'all are just ridiculous.
Okay, how am I going to get that on her head? I like how it looks like it's a bow in the back of her head.
Or something.
I'm just going to leave it there. Huh?
I think the reason I can't concentrate is because I've got Petticoat Junction song constantly in my head.
Well, sing it.
I sing it all day long. People probably think I'm
get it out of your system.
It doesn't help because I sing it all the way. I sing it all the way to work. Because I can at least watch 2 episodes, 1.5 episodes on the way to work.
Uh-huh.
So I hear it twice.
Oh boy.
Yeah. No, don't sing it. That's right. Then you'll have it stuck in your head. I'm not even going to see the new year. I'm not going to be ringing in no new year. I'll be asleep by 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And loving every minute of it.
All righty. So, we got to do this one.
I'm just sitting here watching that purple glue disappear.
Yeah. Pretty cool when it disappears, huh?
Reading autocorrect is fuh. Fuh. And she said it again.
Oh.
Come on, Peggy. Come on. You can get that in. Come on. Fun, not fuh.
Yeah, isn't that a Thai soup?
That's pho.
Oh, okay. But I think it's pronounced pho.
Oh, is it now?
Yes.
She quits. Peggy's leaving with me. She quits. Y'all are silly.
So now I have to get me a P.O. box.
A P.O. box.
Yeah. P.O.
And then it would be just like Jersey. Rosemary, did you get... No, I hadn't been to the post office. No, I haven't been to the post office yet. I haven't been to the post
Well,
office.
I'll be very selective. I mean, all you guys I already know that already have my address, it'll still come to my house. But any newbies that I don't know what country they're from or who they really are, they'll get my P.O. box.
That's what Elisa said. Why? Everybody has your address. Well, apparently not the man at Skittle Arts or
Yeah. Skittle. Oh my God. I didn't even have a drink.
I couldn't remember the name of the place last week.
Relax. You're too wound up.
All I know is I got the paint for the cheap price and I got it on Sunday.
So how much did you say it was now?
$32.99.
$32.99. Gosh. Sorry, you guys, it didn't buy it when we told you.
I know. So I am like, I am ready because I got the big box of Arteza that you turned me on to.
Yeah.
I got the 16 color shift paints that you turned me on to.
Fantastic.
Betty got me this big old box of every custom color I requested with the quinacridone gold.
Hello.
And you know what? That bottle is not $30 tall.
No, it's not. It's about this big, right?
I thought it was going to be like a bottle of shampoo.
No.
No.
Nope, and nope.
Hubby is staring at Peggy while wearing headphones, and he thinks he is funny. Kathy says, do you think it would help prevent your packages from disappearing?
That would be for sure. But fortunately, I only had one out of all my experience, one thing I purchased that did not show up. And then I found out that the person had put the wrong address on it. So that was the reason I didn't ever get it.
They might be watching, so just chill out.
I'm not being mean. I'm not saying anybody's name. So, one out of what, hundreds? Not bad. Plus, we have a fence and the gate is locked. And I have a note on there for the mailman to just toss it over the fence, which he does.
What if it's raining?
They put him in a plastic bag for me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, here, you're on Miss Morris's route today. Be sure and take that little box of hefty bags.
Yeah, really, they put it in a, even if it's just something that big, they put it in a big plastic bag and just tie a knot and throw it in the yard. I haven't had anything get wet yet, so, I'm destroyed.
That is crazy. See, I would have them put mine at the back door, but the driveway is so long that they would probably refuse to come all the way back here and do that. But
yeah. And my back is an alley. You can't get to the back of my house unless you go to the alley. So
I can't even get the lady to close the door on the mailbox. Every time she drives by, I go, is it really that hard to shut my mailbox?
We had something that we were returning through UPS, and he came to the front. And if you're not there or not available or they can't get a hold of you, they print out a shipping label, and then you have to put it on the package, and then you have to go down to the place. So I heard him out there in the front, and I told him, I said, the thing is in the garage, and it'd be like easier if you got it in the garage instead of climbing down all these stairs. And he says, oh, no problem. You want me to go in the alley? I go, if you don't mind. So there he goes. He goes back in the alley, and he came in and he took the stuff out of the garage. So that was cool. I don't think he had to do that. Okay, so these are almost dry.
We were talking about that stuff last week, and my mama told me that I guess it was Christmas. Yeah, it had to be Christmas morning. She said, "Well, I'm about to lay down. I got up at 4 o'clock this morning." And I said, "Why?" She said, "Well, because I wanted to make sure that I caught the paper boy so I could drop his." She said, "I put him some money in a pill bottle and I was going to drop it down from my balcony too." She sat there and waited for the paper boy to come so she could drop him some money down in a pill bottle.
How very Shakespearean of her.
Elisa said she thinks that's called trespassing when they go in your garage.
Oh, well, maybe if you're not home.
Well, maybe. But they do it to Johnny. They go in her garage. And now Amazon, they'll put that little door on your garage where they can drop your package in there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yes, they will.
Well, ours is locked inside the gate, so they couldn't do that, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I think these are going to come out kind of cute.
Well, you know they are.
I wasn't sure at first, but I think they're going to come together at the end. Hey, oh, that was already there. Hello.
I'm getting no cooperation here.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to plug in my phone.
I got to check tomorrow if there's any any boxes available.
Hey, Pam.
I remember one time a couple of years I looked and there wasn't any available. Not the one close to my house anyway. I don't want to go traipsing around town.
How many post offices you got in that little town?
Oh my goodness, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I know of.
Hey, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. 5 that I know of.
Okay, who's Dot? Did I miss somebody?
If you miss somebody, that means I miss somebody.
Oh, gosh.
Which is the double whammy.
Yeah.
All right. So the only waste is the little house.
And I don't know why you chose not to use it anyway.
It looked too cutesy. And she's a little more, drama driven. And it looked a little too cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it had been anything else, I'd have for sure left it. But meh. All right. So now, excuse me. So now.
Hey, Vicky. And that's all from one napkin.
That's all from one napkin. And that's a small cocktail napkin, not the, the larger one. Now.
This is Frida, Pam, and she always had monkeys and birds and.
She was a freakazoid, let's just say it.
Yeah.
A very, very talented, tortured, unusual lady. Beautiful artist.
Married
like most artists, they're a little tortured. Okay. I wonder if I'm going to put any of these little itty bitty ones like stamps.
I don't know who Dot is.
Huh?
Allie said, "Who is Dot?" I said, "I don't know." Hey,
Dot?
Jean.
Dot?
I don't know. Candy said, "Hi, Dot."
Oh.
I was looking for, because there is a Dorothy.
Right.
That goes by Dot. Maybe she's two-timing you in another chat.
Oh, I know. I've done that before. I've done that before. Hey, Pam. Did we say hello to Pam?
Yes, we did. She's
Oh,
the one who said, who is the lady and why a monkey?
Oh. See, I didn't hear the Pam part. Excuse me. All right.
Oh, you said you weren't cutting anything big.
I wasn't at the moment.
These are going to be encaustic covers, Jean. Little Alien Workshop on Etsy. Hi, everyone. I just joined the stream. The Frida exhibition was supposed to come to Singapore. So cool that this is what you're doing. Loving it.
Thank you. It's a lot of fun playing with her art. It's always inspiring because I love the colors she uses.
Where did she get what, Melissa? The scissors? She got those from Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight.
$4.95.
$4.95.
Leslie
And
wants to know. There's my girl. Leslie wants to know if the scissors are in the kit.
I should make one with the scissors in the kit.
Oh my
really
gosh.
should. But can you imagine how much it would weigh? I mean, they're not light. Postage in that kit.
Can you imagine if they put that through the X-ray machine?
I know, huh? Okay, now I like these little how do I want to do that? Or do I want to do that?
Maybe not.
I think I want to turn them into a canceled stamp.
Peggy said those scissors need their own zip code.
Okay, let me go get my stamp that looks like a canceled stamp.
Man, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Yeah,
You
they look
maybe
like
you could get sick overnight.
you don't want to get sick the day before a holiday.
I
I don't know because I'm salary. I know hourly people, if you're sick the day before or day after a holiday, you don't get paid for the holiday.
There's a cute little stamp, but that's a little cancellation. Oh, I don't know where I saw it. I was like going all over the place. I was trying to distract myself. And I came across this little video. The video? Yeah, video.
About a lady catching her crafting table on fire?
No. You have to do that. But it was showing how to make these little marks, the cancellation marks if you don't have a stamp like that. And what she used was the tongs of a fork, and she put a little bit of ink, and then she grabbed the tong and the tangs. And what are they called? Not tongs. Those aren't tongs. Those are, anyway, you know what I mean. The pointy part of the fork. And she went, and it was gorgeous.
Those are called tines.
Oh, see, I knew it was similar but wrong. I knew it was wrong every time I said it. Anyway, it was really cool. It was very cool. All right, so I think that's what I'm going to put on that right now. I think, let's see, it may or may not work the way I envision it, but we'll find out. Whoops, wrong one. Okay. It'd have to be on the part of her body that we can actually see that. Oh, look! Well, you can't see, it's too far away. It looks like a little postage stamp.
Pandora.
Hello. I'll just put them all over the place, right across your face. Oh.
You think you're clever.
Say, I like that. All right, so now So now we can get one of the different likenesses.
It is so hot here.
Put it. Oh, I'm chilly.
Well,
Put it on the opposite picture. Picture that doesn't correspond to.
it's supposed to be in the 40s tonight,
Here too.
but no snow.
Right. No snow. It canceled out on us.
Raise again, please.
Say what?
Raise again, please.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's what Melissa said. Raise again, please.
Oh, okay. Oh, she wants to see it up close. It just has a little cancellation mark on it.
No, Candy, you did not make a mistake. It's
Uh,
almost real.
I need a couple of more. Oops, I just dropped a whole bunch on the floor. Smart, Rosemary. Real smart.
Oh no, Allie. Pandora's junk journal is Pam. She's not the same. I know she's not Dorothy. No. Linda Morel, hello. Got
Hey,
10
Linda.
snow today, Popo. You want some? Yes, I do. I do want some.
We might use some different ones. You just never know. Alrighty. There we go. Who didn't get one?
Me?
She doesn't have one.
I ain't getting nothing.
And that's really dark and dark. I think I'll put a light one on there.
It's Department of Transportation. That's who it is. Oh, it's 59 degrees right now with a flood advisory.
59. That is warm. My gosh.
Well, no, it was warm today, and now it's starting to drop down. But it was like that clammy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. No, no, and no. And yes, this did come in your kit. This does come in your kit. In case people are going to ask. Pretty much everything except the canvas.
I've checked out from being the advertiser of the Cavoodle.
Well, I just don't want people thinking, am I going to get that? Well, yeah, you are. Because, pretty much everyone that buys them that's in the chat has already bought them. So,
Okay, well, I have to confess, because I couldn't get the kit, I didn't watch the video where you did it.
oh, oh, there you go.
I was like, why do I want to sit here and look at something that I can't get? So I didn't do it.
So there. All right. So.
Oh, Kathy D says it's 39 degrees there.
Karen, 62.
I loved that comic book too. Dot and Tubby. Wasn't his name Tubby?
Never heard of that.
I know, Allie. I know.
All right. It's going down.
12 with the wind chill feels like 1. Still a heat wave where Barb's at.
Okay, can you see it better now, you guys? I don't have the autofocus, so it's not going to focus. And if I get any closer, it'll be worse out of focus.
Oh, no, look who just put out a new video.
Whoo!
Dabby dabby doo dah. She put out number 5 in her Bookbuster series.
I don't know what that is. What does that mean? What is she doing? Like making the books or what?
No, what she's doing is she's taking these old books that she has laying around, and the ones that she has like illustrations of people in the early years and stuff, and she's making cards and envelopes and all of this
Oh,
stuff with all the book pages, getting
oh,
rid of it.
cool.
Candy just now got the notice.
That's cool.
For the stream or for the caboodle kit?
Shabby Doodah.
Oh, she just got the notice for Shabby Dabby Doodah. Me too. She said, I think I'll cut the pictures of these. No, she looks too much like the queen. Okay. Man, I got home and Betty had dinner, was just about ready. Oh my gosh. When I got out of the car in the driveway, she had the back door open and I could smell it.
And what was it? Let us drool.
She made chicken, smothered chicken and mushrooms with rice and asparagus and croissants.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, it was.
Your place is like a restaurant.
Yeah. Elisa says she has that napkin and she would have never thought to do this. Thank you for the inspiration.
Well, shabby dibby doo dah.
Uh-oh. Melissa's double dipping into Hag's Hollow. Be careful over there.
Uh-oh.
You walk out of there with a pack of colored paper.
I did.
Did you now?
Yeah. She was having her clearance or something. I don't know what it was. And the notification came up, and it was her papers that had like issues with them, and she didn't want to put them in her bundles, so she was putting them together, you know, like odd ones and things that didn't color right. You know, I forget what she called them. But anyway, those are the things I like. I don't like the perfect stuff, you know.
No.
So I got some, and it has the beautiful colors. So when I make these Frida journals, those beautiful colors are going to be in there. It just looks totally Mexican. All the colors I got reds and purples and greens and really pretty. And they all came in one packet. You know, they were all, in her estimation, all messed up, and they were perfect for me.
Peggy said oopsie packs.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It wasn't an oopsie to me, boy, let me tell you.
Oh, she's not selling tonight. I saw where Carla Cage Fish was doing I guess she's doing a National Geographic glue book.
Oh yeah?
So she had torn apart all her National Geographics, and she has like 800 pages that she needs to cut pictures out of. Like,
oh my goodness.
I think I have like 10 years worth of National Geographics.
Oh my.
Because this lady was on Facebook Market and she said, free National Geographics. I thought me and my son would do something with them, but we didn't. And I was like, hello, right here. Hello. And okay. I mean, she even had the cases, you know, that you put each year into.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oops, stuff all over the floor. Hello, Rosemary. Get the paper away from all there. You get yourself in trouble. Okay. So the first time last year, which I don't remember what month that was, when we did Frida.
February.
Frito 101 as opposed to 102. We did stamps. And so I'm going to use a couple of those stamps, the smaller ones, if I do have the smaller ones. Here they are.
No, Peggy.
Uh-oh. The smaller ones to put. Oh, I should have left one blank and done one with her with the stamp.
Well, do another one.
I don't have any more. I have to go buy some more. Those are all I had left.
Oh,
So
man.
I have to get some more and do that.
I love that picture right there.
I know, me too. I didn't remember it.
Is that the one you made? Is that your stamp?
That's the one I made. Yeah, my
Yeah.
friend made. Yeah.
Yeah, that pretty much just blew my mind. I just put that Frida kit right in the drawer.
Oh my goodness.
Elisa said, "How much for that Frida stamp?"
No, no, it took me hours. You would not want to pay for what I would have to charge for this. It took me hours to do.
After she's through petting it, Elisa, she'll sell it because Rosemary don't hang on to stuff for long.
Yeah, I gotta pet my favorite stuff before it goes. Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple of these and then see if they fit anywhere or portions of the stamp. But I'm gonna do it on a tissue so it'll bleed through and it'll look like I just stamped on there, hopefully. Is there two?
She'll pay. She's got a bag of money sitting right there in chat.
Oh, okay. I do barter too, you know that. I don't always have to have cash.
Well, she's got a French dictionary she can send, a French medical book she can send you.
That's right. There's supposed to be two here. I thought that would make it easier to tear it apart, but it doesn't look like it's cooperating.
It probably don't stamp, Elisa.
Say what?
I said it probably don't stamp.
Hey, it's stamped in my book. My book looks just really nice.
That's too much detail for me.
You know, it's one of those things that it takes time and it takes time, but it isn't that it's difficult. You know what I'm saying? Some things are really hard and you just can't do it. This, you just have to be patient. You need to take your time. And it's just cutting, you know.
Yeah.
But you have to take your time.
Elisa's threatening you. She says, "I know your PayPal account through Etsy."
That's true. She does. Uh-oh, here comes Mr. Morris. I hear him. We're live right now, Mr. Morris. What are you doing?
Put the trash on.
Oh, okay.
No rain.
Oh, all right.
It's only 38.
Yeah. Oh, it went down? It's 38 now? Oh, it's a little cooler now, ladies. Okay, so what I'm going to do, did you need something or are you just checking on me? I was just checking on me. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these stamps and let me get something a little flatter. A little flatter. Okay. And I was going to do the red, but it's too much orange, so I'm just going to do the black instead. And hope there's enough ink on there. It doesn't look like it's very black. I keep forgetting which one has ink and which one's running low, so we'll find out together. Oops, that looks empty, people.
Look at Peggy over there. She's being Darla.
What's she doing?
Elisa, Etsy has a Frida rubber stamp for sale at Desert Stamp Shop
Oh, she's cutting into my action.
for $6.15.
Oh,
And
that's
Elisa
right.
said, it's not the same, Peggy. This one was made by the famous Rosemary Morris. Whatever.
Richard.
Somebody shut down there?
Somebody already bought that. You better be careful.
Well, it's well protected.
He's over there causing problems. Show them. You got to put it into the camera.
What is that?
It's cold
Don't
out.
look, Jennifer. He says it's cold out. The fan needed to blow. Yeah, Jennifer's phone's gonna work now. Watch out. Oh dear. Put it back in the right box or I'm gonna be in trouble. Thank you.
Good grief. That's freaky.
Yeah, hot chocolate.
Okay, have fun.
Did somebody buy the Frankenstein Mexican niche?
The Frankenstein. I don't know which one that is.
The
They're
one
all
that looked like
dolls,
that
like-
hand.
Yeah.
That was creepy looking. I didn't want to ruin none of your sales, but that was freaky looking.
It is freaky looking, but freaky can be good.
Well, yeah, we know freaky can be good, but that was just, man, that was.
It was freakazoid, huh? Oh my goodness. Okay. So for some reason, this backing to this is really different because it's what's the word I'm trying to think of? It's very
Slick,
no, it's very
porous.
yeah, the weave is very big and usually it's more like paper, you know? And this is very I don't know. But anyway, who cares? We're going for the artsy look, so it's not a problem. Not a problem.
That's right. Barbara said, you tell him, Rosemary, otherwise Susan won't know where to tell you to find it later.
You guys got that right. Okay, so
Oh, Betty got me some Japanese calligraphy paper for my jelly plate.
ooh, cool.
And she got me some of those Toshoki Yoko stamp pads or whatever they're.
Okay. Okay.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Not really.
Oh, they're called. I gotta put my glasses on.
Okay.
I gotta take them off actually to read it.
Well,
It's called Stays On. But they're a.
oh, you mean these? No, they must be different.
No, these are Japanese.
What do you mean?
I don't think you can see it. Nope, can't see it.
Too dark.
Let me see what they're called. Stays On. Man, I can't see nothing in here.
Me neither. Woohoo!
They're called Sukanikos.
Never heard of it.
Yes, thank you, Lucy. That's it.
Oh,
It's a fast drying solvent ink.
oh, excellent.
Midnight blue, St. Valentine red, and icy black.
Okay, I have midnight blue. Mine's blazing red. And on the archival, I have red geranium. Those are pretty colors too.
Peggy said they're a good stamp pad.
Yeah. I think I like the eyeball. Okay, if you guys are going to stamp on your, anything like this, don't use the one that comes with this napkin. It doesn't work like the other ones do. So don't frustrate yourself if you've never done it before, because you probably won't like it. But I'm just working with it. I'm going with the flow. Uh-oh, which way did I want? Which way does that go now? Uh-oh. Oh, well, it's going this way now. I don't know if that's the right way, but that's the way it's going to go. Okay, that's that one. I think I'm not sure if this will look too goofy. So don't jump down my throat yet. We're just going to try it out. This may or may not work. Because this ended up being kind of even, I thought, what would it look like if we took this and cut it in half and put it on either side? Would that look too, like, deliberate? It might. And then it may not even look like anything. Oh, it doesn't even fit anyway. After all that, it doesn't fit. Well, if I flop it over a little bit more, it might. Whoops. Does it look too much like she's got wings? Or does that look okay? What do you guys think? If I pick it up, it's probably going to go poof. Hey, it looks kind of cute, don't you guys think? It already looks like the cancellation marks. Looks like a bigger mustache on that face. Let's go for it. I was watching this show the other night. Not a show, a video on YouTube. And they were showing, they always go to these abandoned houses. This was a whole abandoned town in Spain. And the houses were beautiful. I mean, all the beautiful architecture and everything. I couldn't believe how pretty it was. Uh-oh, we lost Susan. Calling all Susans. And what had happened was this town had been built next to a river. And whoops, here she is. Add to stream. The town had been built on this hillside where this river was. And then they decided to put a dam close to that city. But what was what was so strange about it is that there were a lot of houses that were up on the hill that the water didn't touch at all, but everything, the whole town just disappeared. The people, I should say. And there was like 60 homes that were in practically pristine condition on the outside. Some of them still had furniture. This one, you went upstairs and it looked like, people were just out shopping somewhere. I mean, it did not look like an abandoned place. And I think these places have been abandoned for like over 10 years. I'm thinking maybe even 20 years. But it was really cool. Really cool to see.
Hello, Lily B. Can you hear me?
I can now. Before we couldn't hear you at all.
I know because for some reason when somebody calls, then it shuts off the mic to StreamYard, and if I don't catch the notification real fast to say, do you want to continue to use a microphone, then I can't find it to put it back on.
Yeah, I could see that you were still there, but you weren't saying anyone. I knew you weren't hearing us.
No, I heard you just fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we couldn't hear a word out of you.
I know, because I was saying some pretty crappy stuff, and you weren't saying anything. So I was like,
what a waste, right?
I know. I'm like, hello, hello, hello. I hate that. Don't call me on Wednesday nights.
Yes, don't they know that by now? You would think.
You would think. I need to figure out how to get off the do not text list. I tell you what, if they send me one more text, would you like to lose weight? Well, why is it your business?
I'll help you lose weight. Come over here. I'll knock your block off.
Yeah, somebody muted me. Somebody in chat muted me. Who's a mod here? Nobody. I hadn't got to kick anybody out of a stream in a long time, so I just went to Johnny's the other day and just randomly put somebody in timeout.
Oh, wow. That's a desperate move. That's real desperate.
Nothing worse than talking in chat and realize that nobody can see you.
I'm sorry. This gave me the giggles.
Man, that one picture of Frida looks like she just got out of the shower and blow dried her hair. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Use a straight iron on it.
Yeah.
That's right, Jane. Especially when you're talking smack.
Poor thing.
Oh, man. I can't believe tomorrow is the last day of the year. This is not.
I know. It seems very foreign.
This whole year feels foreign.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it. I'm going to have to watch a replay.
What?
Because Barbara said, I think Rosemary's thumb was upside down when she glued on that stamp.
Oh, no, it might be.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what Candy's saying there. She gets those, and I also get how to make my pins bigger. I might have to block you for that, Candy.
You guys are getting sassy. Sassy lassies. All right. So
I would buy an abandoned town.
it was so cool.
I know, Peggy. That's what I was. I was just kind of reading it quickly, and I was like, "What'd she say?" Man, that looks like some kind of Carmen Miranda headdress on her.
I know. Carnival time.
Elisa said wine.
Why what?
I don't know. Why Candy wants to make her pins bigger, I'm not sure. Uh-oh, Candy said autocorrect changed it. It is what you thought. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, Candy gets those on her text. Yes. Oh, man, why not buy an abandoned town? Then you don't have to worry about neighbors. Nothing. I would love it. Come to Craftland.
And it was beautiful. Some of the house still had antiques and everything.
There it is. It's in chat. Candy said it.
What? What'd she say now?
I'll let you read it.
Oh, God. Oh. And what was that in reference to?
Because when I said that I get about all those texts about, do you need to lose weight and blah, blah, blah. She says, yeah, I get those. And I also get how to make my pins bigger.
I just got a new phone, so I guess I have a lot to look forward to.
That's right, Peggy. Abandoned town equals no COVID.
Yeah.
There's a lady at work and she's from Ohio, and she said that her aunt told her, well, we finally got the COVIDs here. We didn't have the COVIDs here till just this month. Because she kept telling her, we don't have the COVIDs here. You can come.
And where was this?
Some little town in Ohio. Yeah, I would like that. Hello, Laura, to be the sheriff of my own town. Hell yeah. Sheriff Popo.
Put your hands up. Who says Popo?
That's right. Me and my dog, Heidi Popo.
Yeah, you can't forget about Heidi.
Oh, no, Antarctica. Uh-oh, Jane's taking you in. She did. She was 82 years old, Melissa. Well, look who's here, Miss Scrap and Lizzie.
Hey, Lizzie.
She's been sitting here lurking while sewing. She was sewing her quilting squares together
I
today.
saw that today.
She says, you are cracking me up. You have already cost me 3 depends. Don't change it. Just stick with the same one, Lizzie. Just keep it on.
Hang in there. I think they're all pretty new absorbent, right?
Peggy says, I will be Fester if Susan is a sheriff. I was thinking you could be my Barney Fife, Peggy. I'll even let you call me Ange.
And what the heck does that mean?
That's what he called Andy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he called him Ange. Hello, Lynette. She stumbled into this stream, and you ladies are a hoot. Well, welcome.
Well, thank you.
We're kind of tame tonight.
Yeah, we're a little subdued tonight.
Frida's kind of. There you go. Peggy's got a bullet in her pocket. Uh-oh. Will you hurry back, Melissa? Go see if Hag's Hollow's got any.
Yeah. I'll show you guys in a second the paper I got. It's really cool. It's going to go in these journals, and you'll say, oh, that is perfect for that.
Okay, see, after I sat there and made a fool of myself at the Marriottier going, no, Mary, it's not a Frida journal. No, Mary, it's not a Frida kit. No, Mary.
Why were you saying that?
Because she was going, I don't think I'm going to buy that. I'm not interested in that one-browed Frida. So I said, no.
That's not what she told me. She told me that she didn't think she'd be interested because she has a mustache.
Across her forehead?
No, she told me. No, I don't think that's what Mary was referring to. I think Mary was a little more than that. Although she does light a mean fire, I can say.
Are y'all okay?
Oh my
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I can't breathe. Okay. Oh, do I have some other? No, not yet. Yeah, if you're going to be my ambassador, you need to know what the heck's going on.
Well, I can't know everything.
Then you can't tell the people they're wrong.
I was over there trying to save a sale, okay? I told her, I said, she's making Raspadolls. It doesn't have to be Frida.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So if you're worried about your doll having a mustache, it's okay. You can make it be Penelope. Make your Penelope Rasper, whatever that doll is called.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the doll called?
Santos.
I think that was Frida's ex.
She had a lot of it. Might be. I don't want to use that.
Oh my gosh, Lizzie, she put a 1-minute video up today of the fire. Peggy said, don't make me tinkle. I have on clean jeans. Peggy, why are you wearing jeans so late at night? Good Lord, I need to let my thighs breathe this late at night.
Yeah, why aren't you in your pajamas?
Chill out, Elisa. You're not getting the stamp.
Is that why she's still around?
She said, ask Rosemary what she would barter for that I may have.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere for a while. I put a lot of work into that. I could make another one and see how long it takes me to make it.
Lizzie's like a fireman. She's rushing over to the fire right now. Oh my goodness. Besides money. Yeah, exactly, Peggy. Elisa will have to reach into the screen and grab it. Actually,
that's done. And that
you can make your own, Elisa.
Yeah. I showed you how to do it on my video. We did it together.
Everything came in the February caboodle kit.
Yeah, and I'm sure that someone in the Popo household has one for sale. There are at least 2 of them in the household. And I'm sure at least one's for sale.
Oh my gosh.
We lie to you not. I don't know how. This is a permanent ink, and look what it did. I have to get a little gesso and cover that up a little bit.
You're exactly right, Vicky. Vicky said what she loves about Frida is that she was quite comfortable and confident about her physical appearance, and she did accentuate on her self-portraits.
Right. Exactly.
So Lisa said she's left-handed and can't follow right-handed folks.
Oh, yeah?
I know, Peggy. I got it. I'm going to wait 10 years and my caboodle kit will be vintage
Yeah.
and I'll be able to sell it for...
For who knows how much, huh?
That's right.
One just never knows.
2 of them.
Yeah. Double whammy. I wonder how this would look if I did it with my finger upside down and
Do it
crap.
with the back of your thumb knuckle.
I'm not a good contortionist. Oh, good. That's cleaning it up. And then once I get all of my encaustic on it and I do my staining on it, you're not going to see any of the little boo-boos. It will be boo-boo free.
Well, then let us see you encaustic it.
No.
Oh, come on.
No. You have to pay for that. I can't give everything away for free.
I pay for it every Wednesday night. Deborah Brown, hello. She said, I just saw Mary on another channel. I called her Hot Stuff. My new nickname for her. That video was scary.
It was.
Frida looks like her mole is growing.
Huh?
Peggy said it looks like her mole is growing.
No, that's a toucan.
See, but from up here, it looked like something was on her cheek. And I kept staring at it a while ago and staring at it. And I'm like, okay, she must have a ponytail, but something's on her cheek.
Oh my goodness, it's too funny.
Okay, we have a lot of Southpaws in the chat.
Oh yeah?
Yep. You got Peggy and Candy and Elisa.
Wow. La-di-da.
Yep, could be a witch's finger. Oh, and Melissa's ambidextrous.
Ooh.
Or is that bilingual? She can write with both hands.
Okay, so this is what we've done so far tonight.
Oh, Katie is a lefty. There's Tamar. Hey, Tamar.
Hey, Tamar. We've got this one. Well, when I say done, just the gluing part, the background. We've got this one done.
Okay.
And there's something missing from her, but I'm not quite sure what yet. So I'll have to figure that one out later.
Looks like her left aorta or her ventricle. Melissa married into a Southpaw family. Peggy's left-handed but can only cut with her right hand. That's like me trying to watch, what's her name? Lisa?
I
My
don't know.
Eclectic Life.
Oh, yeah.
Cutting with that left hand, she may as well bend her thumb backwards and glue.
Oh, I need to patch that one up, too. I didn't notice that one bled. Yeah, do not, and let me repeat, do not use this to stamp on the back of this napkin. It doesn't work like other napkins. Not at all.
Oh, man, I would have punched that friend right in the nose.
What happened now?
Because Peggy said that the mole went good with her unibrow, and Mame said, I just had a big mole on my eyebrow removed. I never thought it was a big deal until a friend told me it was distracting and made me look ugly. So I had it removed. I wish someone had told me before.
Ugh.
Peggy says that is like people not telling men the comb over is not a good look. Moles are beauty marks. Exactly, Katie. That is not a friend. Oh, she said it was her freshman roomie.
She was probably jealous about you for something.
That's right. See, I need to aspire to be more like Jane. Jane said, as long as it was said to you in love, Mame. And I'm over here going, I'd have punched a bitch in the face. That black eye looks ugly on you, girlfriend.
Now, see, what if Frida had listened to people? You think nobody told her about her unibrow? We wouldn't even know who she was today. Should have just been some other artist out there.
Elisa wants to see the Frida stamp again.
Okay.
Good Lord.
Keep picking stuff off
Elisa's not going to sleep. I tell you what, man. I'm gonna go upstairs and carve a Frida stamp, and I'm gonna put that in my she shed fund.
Oh dear. Okay, let's do a print. Let's see which ink will actually print it. Which one was the one that worked? One of these blacks wasn't working. I should have tossed it out. I think this is the one that was still working. I think. Does it look like there's ink on there? I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out.
She looks almost like Joan Crawford on that stamp.
A little bit, huh?
Yeah. In Mommy Dearest.
Yeah.
You know, she had some big old eyebrows too, but they weren't joined.
And then this is a very, 40s, 50s hairdo she's got.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't good enough, but you can get the general idea. I didn't get enough ink on there.
Oh, see, Elisa, it's defective.
Yeah, it's defective.
Yeah, because look, even her eyebrows are separated.
Yeah, they should be closer together, huh?
Yeah, well, Selma Hayek played Frida, so maybe that's what you're thinking.
That's right.
Wasn't it Selma Hayek that played
Frida?
Yeah.
Yeah, she played her.
She did a good job.
Yeah.
Diego. I wouldn't have put up with him. I told him, you need to go. Go on. Okay, so Lizzie.
My pad doesn't have enough ink on this for sure. I think when I did it the last time, I did it with my jelly plate with ink. I mean with paint.
Okay, Lizzie said I may have been under a rock because I do not know what Frida's claim to fame is. Please
Yeah.
enlighten me.
Oh my gosh, there's so much to tell. She's got such a complicated story. You need to go to Netflix. Is it Netflix that has her movie?
Yes.
You need to go to Netflix and watch that movie because it will explain everything. It's very complicated. She's an artist. She was an activist. She was at times of her life an invalid. She was one-legged. She
Yeah.
married all kind of men. She had affairs with women. She was an artist. She liked monkeys.
She was married to a famous artist.
Married to a famous artist 2 different times, one husband in between. Yeah. And all of these works are self-portraits of herself.
It's named Frida, Lizzie.
Very, very complicated person.
And she would paint like that picture that she would paint like she was in a body cast after an accident, and she
Yeah.
painted her heart out on the outside of her body cast.
Yeah,
And
here's
then when she had her miscarriage, she
This is
painted these
one.
crazy pictures of her being,
like the baby torn out of her and everything.
yeah.
Her paintings are, you have to acquire a taste for them. I've never liked her paintings, but I like her story. I'm not into her paintings at all. But I do like her story. I love her color palette. I like all those things about her, but to be frank with you, I'm not into her art. But I think she's very intriguing.
I didn't know she had a daughter.
A daughter and a son, I think.
Not hers.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to say nothing. There's pictures of her with them. I've got those in my stash.
The stamp is not defective. The ink pad is. I know that Diego, his wife, they had kids.
Well, see, that'll be something you need to look up and find out for sure.
Maine said, interesting that you don't like her art. Have you seen it in person? I liked it much more once I could see all the details in person.
Yeah, I did see it up in when it was in an exhibition up in Chicago, and I just don't like I say, I love the colors, I really did, but her theme to her paintings, it's just not appealing to me at all. Because there was always something
depressing.
Yeah, there was always something depressing, something that caused pain, even if you just looked at the painting in general. But then, then she had barbed wire around her wrist or something. There was always this battle between what looked pretty and what caused pain, and I'm just not into that. I mean, a simple one like, well, maybe I can't maybe find that in here, but
yeah, exactly, Jane. It's not something you would hang in your living room.
No, not me personally. I wouldn't. And then she's got things. I mean, yeah, lots of stuff gouging her body, even in the most simplest paintings, and blood, and her heart's pumping out of her body here. She's got like a thorn from like a rose bush. There's the rose, and that rose bush thorn is all around her neck, and there's blood everywhere, even though you just look at the picture. Oh, that's a pretty picture. Well, yeah, except for the thorn bush around her neck making her bleed. And then this one here looks nice, has animals and birds, plants, things that I like. But no, she's got these things wrapped around her neck and blood coming out all over.
That's right, Peggy. Her pain came out in her art.
Yes. And I don't find that appealing. I appreciate it. You know, I appreciate the symbolism and artistic value in her work. That I do appreciate a lot. But to say, ooh, I love her art. No, because it's not appealing to me. No.
Elisa said that sounds like that French medicine dictionary she's sending you.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, come on. The woman was impaled by a subway handrail. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. But see, I appreciate all that and I get all that, but that doesn't mean I
I want
like
to see the pictures.
it doesn't mean that I want to see her pain all the time. I avoid things like that as much as possible. So to be drawn to somebody's art that's what all of her art is about. That's why I really appreciate her husband's art. And then again, I have to preface it, 75% of his art I don't like, but 25%, the whole series of the flowers in the open market, his whole series of those are my favorite paintings of anyone's, and I just love them. But all of his work wasn't about that. And so then the other stuff was very political. It was very, violent. I don't like any of that work of his either. But I do love that series he did with the flower market. So
That's right. Her husband was a pig. But a talented pig, Mame said.
and that's why I like his cute stuff. I love his cute stuff. And I even made her cast that was on her body, and that was on one of my journals. I think Jennifer has that journal, or Tamar does, one of them. Oh, I made a couple of them, so somebody's got those. And so I had the cast that she had on her body when she was bedridden, and I had that, and I had it strapped with leather like her corset was all strapped up in her body. She's very inspiring. I'll give you that.
And then they carried that bed downstairs and put her in that truck and drove her to that party.
Yeah.
I don't know if she had polio or not. I know she was impaled in a subway or bus accident.
I don't remember if it was I know her leg was in one of those contraptions, like when you do have polio, and then eventually her leg was no, that was a different leg. The other leg was amputated for a different reason. But yeah, I mean, you name it, she had it.
Man.
That's for sure. Like I said, her story is very, very unique and complicated.
Have a good night, Geneva.
Good night.
Leslie said she did have polio as a child.
Okay. Oh, that's right. As a child, that's right. I forgot about that part. That's where she had the metal thing on her leg. It was from that. Oops, let me get this. Put this away. Don't want to lose her bodice cast. I might have to do that one again too.
Oh, like you would just be so disappointed to have to make another plaster book.
Oh no, I love my plaster books. That's my favorite. I have to admit.
I thought the encaustic was your favorite.
Well, yeah, they're real close to each other as far as what my favorite is. And then I blended two on several projects. I blended the two, and it came out pretty good. At least I thought it came out pretty good.
So is this your last stream for the year?
More scraps. Yep. Yeah, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I mean, New Year's Eve, right? Christmas Eve. I'm a week behind. Oh, I'm exhausted. My brain is drained.
Uh,
Oh, I don't know. I think that's it for me. Correction. Frida, book is Frida's Fiesta, written by her stepdaughter. Okay. Yeah, because I do have two pictures of her with two children.
yeah, that
With
was
her
the
stepchildren.
ex-wife that she was over. She would go over to her house.
Oh, okay.
So those must have been Diego's children.
Can you read Jennifer's for me?
That's funny. That's why I love her paintings. That it's just so honest when it comes to life. It is unique and complicated, painful and beautiful. She shows it all.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I think that's why she's so popular. I'm just an oddball person, that's all. She is popular, and I think that's why. So my last tin that I have left, I've been sanding it down because I want to try and this I kept one for myself. Um and I'm going to try and rust it because it's been sealed so it won't rust. And I was so disappointed because some of the sellers, they're not sealed, and because they just make them cheaper. But this guy, he sealed them really nice and everything so that they wouldn't rust. And I'm going, oh, I didn't want it that way.
So why don't you have it sitting outside?
That's a good question. Because I didn't sand, well, yeah, I could have already put it out there. That's a good question. I had no idea. I've had a few distractions this past week.
They were talking about Frida, Laura. Suzanne said, "Are you going to order more?" Because apparently none of the ladies noticed in the last thing that you showed them.
Yeah, last week I showed them all
And
and
said you
put
were
them
going
in
to
the shop.
post them. Yeah.
Yeah, I put them in the shop and I posted them in the group. They did go in one day. I'm gonna have to admit that they were gone in one day. I am going to try to get some more. See, what this is what happened. I had a distinct plan for these. When I got them, this was the smallest one, and I didn't want anything bigger than this. All the rest were this size and bigger, and it wasn't going to suit my purposes. So I go, holy moly! I hope the ladies like these because I can't use them. And holy moly, you guys did. They were gone in a couple of hours. So I am going to be getting more, but they are not going to be the size of the ones I sold because that's not what I'm looking for. So they'll be this size and smaller, hopefully. And so I'm trying to talk to him because what happened, where the confusion came in, is when I was speaking about the measurements with him, he was giving me the measurements of the box, and I thought he was giving me the measurements of the outside. And so those were okay because, some of the boxes were this size, some were even smaller. So I thought, oh, cool. And then when I get them, I realized, oh my goodness, he was giving me this measurement, not this measurement. So they were all, some of them twice as big as I wanted. So, yeah. So the answer is yes. When? I don't know. I'm in negotiations with him right now about what he can get me in the size that I want, because he puts lots together and they're all different sizes, and I'm trying to make him understand I don't want all these different sizes. Two or three are okay, but I don't need all those crazy sizes. So
And Lizzie's asking, "Are you live every Wednesday night? If so, she's going to write it down in her new little calendar."
yes, ma'am. For sure, the first and second Wednesday of every month. We're here Wednesday and Thursday. And then the third and the fourth week, it's usually just on Wednesday because we've tapered down on the kits. Because what we do is I put kits out once a month. And then on the first Wednesday, we start putting the kits together. Whatever that particular month that we're making, we put them together. Like starting in January, we're going to be making a Santos cage dog. I got dog.
She
I
wants
got
to
dog
know
on
who
yeah.
is that pretty voice behind the scenes. I don't know if she's talking about Richard or.
Oh yeah, right. Don't you know that that's Susan? You know that's Susan.
She probably knows me by my other name.
Popo. It's Miss Popo.
Hottie Popo.
Hottie Popo. Not to be
Wait, there
confused.
goes Jennifer with that one word.
Oh dear.
I agree, Lizzie. I guess with everything I love about her, a little creepy doesn't bother me so much, but it's not for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of hers for me. So this is what we're going to make. These are, I took the traditional, if you look up, Santos cage dolls. And they're usually made out of wood or clay. And if you can find one made out of the wood or the clay, they run about $250 if you go and look on different sites. So I thought, you know what? I'm never going to pay $250 for one. And, I would say 3/4 of you guys aren't either. So let's make one. So I figured out the pattern for one and made it out of, simple stuff. And then usually what you do is the doll, traditionally, it protects whatever it is you want it to protect. And people would put, things that they like, whatever it was, like maybe they collect or things that were special to them or things of loved ones, and they would put it in there, and this is considered the cage, and it's kept in there for safekeeping. And so for our purposes, we like journals, so we're going to make an altered composition book with little pockets and little tags and stuff. And that's what we're doing. And I found some fabric with this, so everybody got a piece of that, and blah 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 blah. So we're going to be starting the first Wednesday of the year working on our Santos cage doll.
She should have kept Diego in that cage.
Well, you guys could print him out and stick him in there. I wanted something pretty in the cage. I wanted something pretty in the cage.
You know what? He was such a good guy, though, because he really did love her.
Yeah, everybody shows their love different. That's for sure.
So which one quarter of us would pay that? I don't know what that means.
I'll guess right now who would pay for that.
Are the kits still available?
Yeah, they're in the shop. I added some new ones because there was just a couple left, and like 20 people had them in their cart. So I thought maybe more people will want them. So I added a few more.
They're in the Rusty Peacock.
Yeah.
There must be is there a link under your video since nobody can find you in the Etsy?
Oh, let me get it because no, it's not there. I always forget to put my link, to tell you the truth. Let me get it.
Well, then put my link.
You have a Etsy shop?
Oh.
Wait a minute. You're holding out on me.
Yes, Vintage Caboodles, it's called.
Oh no, look at it. It's like 10,000. That's not going to work. It's like 10,000 things. You know how that happens sometimes? Hold on, let me try it again.
Oh, 10,000
like a mile long.
Oh, yeah.
That's not going to work. Shop manager. Let me go just to the Etsy shop. Maybe it'll be, yeah, there it is. It's a short one.
Why's Elisa got her hand up? I think she's wanting to give you her Santos doll for your stamp.
Oh, no, she's saying she would pay 200 for one, probably. There's a link. Okay, okay, I think Elisa would buy one for 200. I think that Jennifer Jane would. I think that who else
Peggy
is out
would.
there? Who?
Peggy.
Peggy
Peggy.
would. I'm scrolling up and see who I see. Suzanne probably would. I'm going by people that I know their spending habits from lives. That's what I'm going by. Who else is in there that I think would spend that for that? Well,
Jersey would.
yeah, she would, but she's not there. But yeah, she would. I think that might be it of those that I see the names. I'm scrolling through the names up there. That might be it. I think the rest would buy the kit and make one. Because that's what I would do. I would never spend that money on that. But I would make one. Oh.
Okay, so here's the deal, Lizzie. Usually on the first Wednesday of the month, she does a work along tutorial on the new kit, and then probably the Thursday too, and then the following week on Wednesday she works on the kits with everybody. So yeah, and you don't even have to buy the kit. Most
No.
things you should probably have in your stash
Mm-hmm.
for most kits, and it's just hang out and craft along, chat along. Hey, Lori Lou.
Laurie. Miss Laurie Lou. I love that name.
Oh, Suzanne said she bought the kit. It's cheaper.
Yeah, but I think if there was no kit to buy and she saw one, she just might want I think she would I think Suzanne buys things that she likes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I think, yeah, she sees something she likes. She says, you know what? I think I deserve that. And she buys it. Good for her.
Hey, Artie Dar. I say I like it, and Betty buys it. She's always surprised
Well,
me.
I just look at things and say, hey, I like that. How can I make that? And then how can I make it affordable so you guys can make it? And that keeps me quite busy.
Yes.
Quite busy.
So let's see. 2020 recap.
Oh, and look, I actually wrote some down because I was trying to remember myself what we did. Hold on here and see if you agree with my list. Where's my list? Uh-oh. Where's my list? Rosemary. Here we go. It's really scribbled, so don't try and even read it because you're not going to be able to. And see if I got them right. Because I wasn't even smart enough to go look into my shop to see if I was right or not. I was too lazy. Okay, go.
Me?
Yes.
The first one you did with those photo albums. I don't know what that one was called.
Yes, I know what you mean.
And then in February you did Frida.
Yes.
In March you did the Asian caboodle.
Yes.
In April you did the Funky Fish.
Yes.
In May you did, was that the cyanotype?
Uh-uh.
No, okay. After the Funky Fish was the fabric book.
No.
Oh shoot, I don't know.
The industrial.
Oh, the industrial.
Yeah.
Then came the cyanotype.
Yeah.
Then came the fabric caboodle.
Depends what you call the fabric caboodle.
Oh, then maybe it was the Renaissance.
Yes.
Okay, the Renaissance caboodle kit. then the fabric caboodle.
No, one more before the fabric.
Oh, the Renaissance, and then you did the doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yep, you did the doors, and
Yeah.
then you did the fabric
Yes.
caboodle,
Yes.
and then you did the let's see, fabric caboodle, and then you did the choo.
I might do a rain dance.
Oh, the Native American caboodle.
Yes.
And after the Native American caboodle was the winter solstice.
No. No, you forgot November.
November was, and that was just last.
I know.
That one was the.
He was a doctor from China.
Oh, it was the apothecary caboodle
Yeah.
bit, and then the starry
Yes. Stargazer.
stargazer.
So see, and now what's interesting now is a couple of these things are becoming like people are making these. So that's kind of cool. From the kit. So now I got to challenge myself. And so we're starting off the new year with not a traditional journal at all.
Yeah.
Not even though we're going to have a little journal, it's not a traditional journal at all. But I think that the new year, we're going to need to challenge ourselves and learn a little bit more mixed media stuff as opposed to just turning everything into just a traditional journal. Even though I don't think any of these, in my estimation, were traditional journals by any means, but journals nonetheless. Well, apothecary, that was a box. Stargazer were pop-ups. I guess we're doing a little different stuff.
But it was a box with a journal in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now you're making
a doll with a journal in it.
a doll with a journal in it.
Yeah.
So now that's January.
Yeah.
February.
Stop it.
What's February?
I'm not saying nothing no more. You guys last year got me popping like 2-3 months ahead, and I'm going, what the heck is going on around here?
No, that was you because you couldn't hold it either. You're like, you want a sneak peek? You want a sneak peek?
Yeah, but that was after we were already working on the other one. We haven't even started this one yet. Come on. Come on. And last year, you guys gave little suggestions. I'm not really sure if I took any of them, but I'm open to suggestions.
Well, all I know is that someone, and I think it was the lady with the orange tab the orange circle next to her name. Kim Kaplan. Why don't you do a Renaissance? Why don't you do them? And you're like, I do not like the Renaissance.
That's right.
And then
right.
What did you do? You made 15,000 of beautiful.
So I looked it up. Well, it was because no. I beg to differ. She did not say Renaissance. She said medieval. Okay. And my concept of medieval was incorrect.
Okay.
I was thinking of doom and gloom and the dark ages and all that kind of stuff again. And I was 100% wrong. And I'm the first one to admit when I'm wrong. And so when I investigated, because once she mentioned it, several people mentioned it, and I thought, well, oh dear, these are what the ladies want. I'm going to have to give the ladies what they want, but how am I going to make something creative? I don't even like it. So that's when I investigated, and I thought, holy moly, I didn't even not know what I was talking about. And I love the Renaissance period and the medieval period, and then the Renaissance. They kind of overlapped, and I love the Renaissance period. And I loved all the art during that period. So I said, holy moly, I like that stuff. So yeah, so I had to change my whole perception of what that was. Just like I had to do it with Frida. I mean, that was the second one we did. And you guys know what I think about Frida, but a lot of you ladies had mentioned her. So that's why I did her the second month, because I was going by what, you guys were saying. And I totally loved that one also. I mean, I loved that one.
So
So
you pretty much just talked like Jennifer types.
I did take a breather, didn't I?
Oh, Artie Dar says garden theme, please. Maybe a pantry food cart, hutch, Hoosier
Wait,
basket.
wait. I'm getting too many. I gotta write these things out. I don't remember nothing. Okay, what is
Garden
garden?
theme or botanical, I assume.
Yes.
Maybe a pantry food cart, hutch, Hoosier.
Pantry hutch.
Hoosier?
I'm gonna have to do a lot of investigating.
Where are the Hoosiers from?
I thought those were Oklahoma.
No, that's the. Is it the Who? No.
I thought they were the Hoosier state. I could be
Savannah said
wrong.
African.
Oh, we're definitely doing an African one. I've already collected almost all the stuff.
Canning jars, gardening's huge this year. Okay, Indiana is the Hoosiers because
Oh.
they opened a new paternity clinic in Indiana called Hoosier Daddy.
Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Did you say canning jars?
Yeah,
Canning jar garden is wait. I just went out of I can't read now. It went out of my view. Hold on. Canning jars garden is huge this year. What does that mean?
a Hoosier is a baker's cabinet.
No, I know what that is.
Oh.
I had one.
Oh well, of course you did.
I did. It was really cool. An old lady gave it to me. Then I found out it was worth like $2,500 at the
That
time.
was Darla said that. Hello, Darla.
Yes, and hello, Darla.
That's a
I
Conway
knew
Twitty song. Hello,
if
Darla.
we knew if we had a hard question, she'd pop up. Yes, Artie Dar. What specifically? I mean, just because I don't want to assume what you're talking about. Oh, the Sooners. Oh, see,
That's
Barbara
Oklahoma.
corrected me. The Sooners are the Oklahoma.
Hey,
I
Elaine.
had the double O. I had the double O.
All these people showed up. Elaine and Darla.
I tell you, you just got to ask a question.
Melissa said an Egyptian theme.
Ooh, yeah, you guys said that before.
Who's your daddy? Art Deco. You started to do an Art Deco.
Yeah, it was hard for me to it was hard for me to come up with a format that was interesting. I mean, I found the stuff to use, but just I couldn't come up with something interesting enough to say, "Ooh, this is different. Let's do this," you know.
The Silk
But,
Road. Darla
yeah,
said.
we got to do that. Yeah, I got the stuff for that too. Oh my goodness, looking at the list, I almost have all next year already. All kind of figured out. I just don't know when. Okay, and we got the Silk Road. We have Egyptian. Egyptian might be coincide with the Silk Road because that was part of it.
The garbage one.
Oh yeah, I've got that too. The Trashanichi.
Trashanichi.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna make.
Or Garbanichi.
Carbonici.
Hey, Barbara Moore. Barbara Moore said fantasy.
Ooh, fantasy.
That could be 50 Shades of
Uh-oh. No,
painting papers.
not that many shades. No.
Okay.
Nope.
Jennifer Jane says, I heard my name while I was eating. What did I miss? Did I buy something? Yes, you bought a $200 Santos doll.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about people that would, if it was something really special to them, they would, spend the extra money. But it had to be something really special.
Katie said Outlander, but I've tried to watch that series many times and I haven't been able
I
to.
don't even know what it's about.
I don't have a clue.
So I can't. 50 Shades of Outlaw. Okay. I really don't know how to put that together. Okay. Big Blue Cats.
Oh, she's talking about Avatar.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that is either. See, I'm very limited.
Rosemary doesn't watch movies.
Yeah, unless they're old. I've seen old movies.
I saw
Right, exactly. Whose fantasy?
this weekend I saw Life with Daddy or Life with
Life with Father.
Yes.
I love that movie. I never get tired of it. It's
Peggy said
one of those corny movies.
Peggy said an artist palette caboodle.
Okay, I love these names, but I have no idea what you mean by them. I do not know what an artist palette. I know what an artist palette is, but I can't wrap my head around what an artist palette caboodle would be. Entail.
We'll just sleep on it.
Okay, I will. Stamps. What kind of stamps? Postage or these kind of stamps?
Probably Frida.
Okay, now I'm collecting right now stuff for a like a vintage railroad theme kind of thing, like when you used to travel on them in the cars and stuff
like
like
the
that.
Hooterville Cannonball.
No.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at
Oh,
the Junction.
Oh,
Petticoat Junction.
and then I have another one. And I'm not sure if they're going to get combined, but right now I have them separated. I have another one that's just travel and all kinds of cool stuff associated, with travel. But that might, blend together. Travel and the vintage railroad might end up together because I have a lot of old ephemera for both. And then I also have stuff right now that I'm collecting for what was that other one? I gotta think. Oh dear, I went
Hey,
brain.
Beth. Beth said, how about gangsters from the 30s?
Gangsters. Ooh, that sounds cool.
Yeah. You could do like
30s.
an Al Capone.
Bonnie and Clyde. But didn't all these people kill a lot of people?
It doesn't matter. Rosemary, the ones Darla says, like the ones you made before, I think, the paint blocks that you made with the little tins in them.
Oh, those were fun, weren't they? That would be fun.
And Lizzie loves trains and railroads.
There you go. I bet you she's got a bunch of cool stuff.
There you go, Barbara. Petticoat Junction caboodle.
Everyone's got to bring their own Hooters, though. Last year we just ran 20s.
My Hooters go everywhere I go.
Okay, so the fashion of the car. Oh yeah, the fashion is the car. Okay, so the fashions and the cars and all that stuff, then that could almost be like the Great Gatsby time. Isn't that the same time period?
Yes. Did I say Kim Kaplan's name 3 times because she appeared?
Yes, you did. We were talking about you, Kim. She heard us and she showed up. Or she was listening all the time and she didn't let us know.
Oh, Beth said she would buy the Petticoat Junction caboodle no matter what the cost.
No, Kim, we're not doing the kit. I'm putting together pieces from the kit and doing some collage for some encaustic panels that I'm going to be making to put on. Well, some people are just ordering the encaustic panels so that they can put it on their own journals, and then some of them I'm going to turn into covers for journals. But so I'm just kind of filling in the lull between this week and next week. Is it next week? No. Is it next week already? I gotta look at the calendar. Oh, it is. It's next week. I hope you guys get your stuff.
Elisa said, "What are you collecting right now?"
Pretty much everything you see on this list. I literally have boxes. I have like around 6 or 7 boxes. And as I come across something that goes with that theme, I throw it in that box. And sometimes I go shopping in my own place here. I look through all my piles of stuff and I go, oh, this is cool. This needs to go in that box. That'll be perfect. So I'm never just doing one. Like right now I'm got the travel one. I got the railroad one. I've got
Have a good night, Lizzie. Come
good
back on
night.
Wednesdays, 7
Yes,
o'clock.
thank you. Please. Stuff for the Art Deco. I have a box for that. I think I have most of the stuff I want for Africa and the Silk Road. I think, but when I find stuff, I still throw it in there. And
Somebody said, "How about a Mardi Gras kit?"
I don't know much about a Mardi Gras.
You just throw a lot of beads.
Oh.
Oh, I was talking about you, Kim, because we were going over the year of caboodle kits, and I was
Yeah.
trying to remember all the kits, and we remembered you wanted the medieval kit, and Rosemary came up with the Renaissance kit.
Yeah. We were thinking that was you. At least Susan was thinking it was you, and so I concurred. I went
Drive
along with
safe,
her.
Lizzie.
She's got a better memory than I do. And if it was you, I was remembering, that I thought, ooh, medieval, I don't like that stuff. And then I realized I didn't know what I was talking about. When I looked it all up, it's like, oh yeah, I do like that stuff.
That's right. You need Hooters at Mardi Gras.
Oh, okay.
So we pretty much planned your year out for you.
Yeah, it kind of looks that way. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Elisa said, "Do you need stamps?"
What kind of stamps? Postage stamps or
Frida stamps.
or or stampy stamps?
She said yes. I can't. Kim said yes. I can't thank you enough for bringing that to the group. Beautiful
Oh,
kit.
you're the one that we should thank because you were like persistent. You said it a couple of times, and I said, okay, I better look this up. I don't like medieval stuff, but I'll look it up for her anyway. And boy, it shut me up because you kind of opened up my eyes to that whole period, and it wasn't really what I thought it was. So no, thank you. And I must tell you, as you well know, that was kind of sort of my funnest project that I did as far as coming up with a different kind of a shape and stuff and using the fabric and all. I really had a lot of fun doing that, and people liked them, and I was making a lot of them. That's for sure.
Elisa said postage stamps.
Oh yeah, I can always use postage stamps. They always do well. I'm gonna like in the travel kit or in the vintage railroad or the Silk Road. It looks really cool when we put the stamps in there to make it, you know.
Unless the
Oh,
stamps have people's faces on them, then they need to come to my house.
hey, watch it, watch it. You can share.
I want to make the stamp people.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Oh, Italy. You can buy a house for $1 in Italy right now.
I'll do it.
Yeah, $1.
Peggy, stop it.
What's Peggy doing now?
Peggy said, "Lucy, they would throw money at me to keep the Hooters hidden." That's how you get a lot of beads at the Mardi Gras.
By promising that you won't expose them.
No, by showing your Hooters.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh. Melissa said she doesn't swim well. Well, then you just need to stay out of that little floating town.
Yeah, you got to stay out of there.
Venice. Is it Venice?
Yeah. A fashion era
caboodle.
caboodle. Yeah, that would be cool too. Fashion era. But what era?
You know, the fashion era.
When was that? You could argue that was the 50s or the 60s or 70s or 20s. 1890. Rosemary, do you still have leftovers from your I do have leftovers from my moon kit. Um and
Frida hadn't come yet.
the free stop it. What do you mean it hasn't come yet?
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have leftovers if it's not being released until January.
They're already almost all mailed out. What are you
See,
talking
I'm
about?
confused.
I know you are.
It's not January yet, people. Come on.
Remember, we mail them out like 23rd, 24th of every month so that the first Wednesday of the next month we work on them. The Frida kits or the Santos dolls, which is Frida, they have been mailed. I almost sold them all. I put some new ones in the shop. So there's a few in there right now.
Well, if they've
all
been mailed, mine hadn't got here yet.
They all got, except for, I'm going to tell you, the only person that didn't get theirs mailed was because of my fault. They had bought some other stuff, and I didn't tell them the total. I had other things going on. I wasn't able to do that, and so they know I've been in communicato with them, and other than that, everybody else's has been sent out. So.
Oh, Barbara, I can't go to Patty Lane. She blocked me. Did I say that out loud? Oops, sorry. I just felt like I was at a friend's house having tea. I'm sorry. I'll take that back. Never mind.
Yes, Kim, I can get, I might have almost everything for that kit. Did you miss out getting the moon kit? If you
Happy
did,
New Year. Happy New Year, ma'am.
I might be able to put the entire kit together from parts that I have. And when it comes to the Frida one that Popo's confused about, Frida / Santos cage doll, I still have that kit in the shop. The one that we're going to be doing January, not the one that we did last year. But you can cruise in the shop there and it'll show you. I had put the link. Let me put it again. Hold on. Let's see if it just automatic. Hey, it did paste. What do you know?
Elaine hadn't got her kit yet.
Elaine. Oh, okay. And she's the closest one. So if you haven't got it, nobody's going to get it. With the holidays and everything, who knows what. And well, yeah. Susan, I'm going to tell them what happened. If you don't want to listen,
Kim wants to purchase some moon leftovers.
okay. I'll put a kit together, and then I'll put your name on it.
I will mute you.
If I know you don't want to hear this, but I'm going to tell them anyway.
Yeah,
I really
you
want
do you. Don't worry about it.
I didn't want to, but I wanted to, but I don't want to, but I.
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
really
Go
don't
ahead.
want to.
You do what you need to do.
And you can just mute, and you don't have to listen. And then I'll put a paper on that that says, "Okay, Susan, you can listen now."
Okay. Okay.
I'll do that. You mute. You go away.
Okay.
Go away. And I'll put a little sign here. Okay. Okay. I'll put it down. Okay, she's gone. All right. The reason I'm behind on sending, well, yeah, some things went out late. Sometimes some things went out the right day. It's because I had another emergency. You guys have been with me from the very beginning with the Odyssey with Junior. He was very sick. We took care of him, and we ended up at the end of November having to put him to sleep. And you guys were there for me, and you know how upset I was, and woo, boo-hooing and all that kind of stuff. And it was very traumatic, but we were ready. We made the decision. We knew he was getting old. We knew it was going to happen. And so we had adjusted ourselves or made ourselves ready for it. Okay, move forward a couple of weeks, and our other Rottweiler, Kitty, um, I think if you remember, some of you might remember, she lost one of her nails, and I was joking around that the house looked like some kind of crime scene, and we had to clean it all up. And but her nail, we stopped the bleeding, and everything was a-okay. Fast forward another week, and another nail on her other foot. She got up one morning, and she walked into the room, and she was just standing there looking at me, and there was a pool of blood there. And I go, oh my goodness. And so it was her nail on her other foot. So we had to try to stop the bleeding. We couldn't stop the bleeding. It just happened that it was at noon, and our vet is gone from noon to 1:30. And so for like an hour and a half, we're there trying to stop it all kinds of ways. Finally, we did contain it. But we took her into the vet to, see what was going on. By the time they got her at the vet, they said, oh, well, the nail had come off, and the bleeding had stopped, and everything looks good. We're just going to bandage it up, and we're going to put her on an antibiotic, and yada, yada, yada. And sent her home, and with the bandage, you're supposed to take the bandage off in about 2 days and continue her on her antibiotics. So we did that, and I'm trying to get my days straight here. So we took her, just let me get my calendar. It helps me visualize what I'm talking about. Okay, so on the 18th is when we took her in, 18th of December, is when we took her in because to stop the bleeding. So she got it all wrapped up and everything, cleaned up, and we took the bandage off on the 21st, which was a week ago, Monday. And then there was a puffiness on the top of her foot, very white. And so we kept cleaning that, and she's still on the antibiotics and everything. So then by Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that, she started, how dogs' tongue is so rough that when they lick on something, it really, it scratches up your skin almost. Well, she was licking that one part, and so she got it raw, where you could actually see her skin. She was taking the hair off of her foot. So we cleaned it up and put some topical antibiotics on there, and wrapped it all up and everything. Called the doctor and said, she's doing that, and it looks kind of goofy. And they said, well, all we would do is clean it and give her antibiotics, and she's on them already. So we go, okay. So now that brings us, it's Christmas Day, Friday, right? And you got to realize Kitty is like a garbage disposal. She eats her food, and then she goes to everyone else's dish to see what's left. That's her MO. Okay, so she ate like half of her dish. That was the first clue. On Friday, Christmas Day, she only ate half her food. And we kind of looked at each other and go, oh, maybe it's just her reaction to antibiotics. It was like the last day of her antibiotics. And we thought maybe that's what it was. So we gave it thought, but not that much thought. So then Saturday comes, and she, I think that day she didn't want to eat. She ate a tiny bit, very, very, very tiny bit. And she just laid. She didn't even want to go outside on Saturday at all. And that was unusual for her. It didn't matter if it was cold or hot. She loved to go outside and lay out on the porch. So that was okay. What's going on? My husband starts looking up the what do you call it? The side effects to the antibiotic that she's on. And of course, there's bad side effects to every antibiotic. So now my husband's thinking the antibiotic is doing something to her, and blah, blah, blah. And we'd already given it to her the last day, so it wasn't like we could stop it. We didn't have any more antibiotic. So now it's Sunday, and she's extremely lethargic. And oh, and on Saturday we couldn't take her in because the vet was closed. It's Christmas weekend, right? So she wasn't crying. She wasn't having any of the signs that they would ask, is she vomiting? Is she bleeding? Whatever. Nothing. She was just laying there kind of pathetic. So Sunday comes, and she didn't want to get up. She didn't want to leave. She didn't eat, and she didn't drink water. So then we knew something was really, really, really wrong with her. So she just looked at us very pathetically, like, the look. You guys that have pets, that look they give you when they're scared, or in pain. So we were like beside ourselves. We just lost Junior, and was like, oh my gosh, what the heck is going on here? And sorry. So so anyway, so we stayed up all night with her on Sunday night. We couldn't go to sleep. And so we just stayed up with her and pet her, and was trying to comfort her because she couldn't sleep. She wasn't sleeping at all. So anyway, so we get up on Monday morning, and she still can't walk. So we had to get her pillow. Fortunately, we were already accustomed to doing this with a 100-pound dog when we were doing it with Junior. So we got her, she was on her pillow. We had to get her pillow. We dragged her pillow onto this big old tarp that we had. And then we're dragging the tarp out into the garage, and then trying to figure out how we're going to pick her up into the truck. So we finally did that, and we get over to the vet, and we told them, everything. So again, COVID, you can't go in. They come, all that crazy stuff. So they come out to go look at her, and they ask, a lot of questions, and they look at her gums. And the first thing the lady told me, the one that was there, she says, she goes, oh, she goes, we're going to put her on the front of the list, the top of the head of the line. That didn't sound good. So they take her in there, and of course we have to wait out in the car. And so then she says, the doctor calls and says, I her gums look like she's very anemic. She goes, I touched her on her body, and she has a very sensitive abdomen. She says, I think we need to run blood tests and um and do some x-rays. So I said, of course, whatever you have to do. So we had to sit there and wait about, 10, 15 minutes or so, seemed like hours. And so she comes back, and she says, I already could tell in the tone of her voice, she says, now I don't remember the exact numbers. I'm giving you ratios, but one number I do remember. She said very distinctly, her blood count, a dog her size or whatever, should be about 130. And her number was 7. So she says, with those numbers, that means she's bleeding internally right now. And so she explained to me that, and all her numbers, whatever they should have been, let's say they were supposed to be in the hundreds or something, hers were not even double digits. Okay. So then she explained to me that in the x-ray that her bladder was enlarged because above her bladder was a big giant tumor, and her spleen was swollen, and the back part of her what do you call it, spine, she believes was filled with cancer. And then over on the front part of her body, like where her shoulder would be, there was another round circle that was another a tumor. And so, it's written on the wall, right? Written on the x-rays, there is not a chance for this dog, period. And so um that was that. Sorry. This just happened Monday, so And the reason it was so hard for us is we were ready for Junior. We made the decision for Junior. And we weren't I mean, she wasn't sick. She had a bleedy toe. And so we were not ready for this at all. I mean, this just came out of the blue. Here, she's got, a nail that's bleeding, and next thing you know, her body's full of cancer and tumors and everything. So it really shows, how animals really do hide or manage, their pain and everything else. Um, the cancerous part on her back, on her spine, that was probably very uncomfortable for her. Um, and she says the reason why all this happened at one time was that the the tumor that was above her bladder, what happened was, it was like one of those, like, they say the perfect storm. The bladder, the tumor, and the spine, as long as they weren't touching each other, she was coping. She had managed. It didn't bother her all that much. But when each thing progressively grew and they just kind of aligned themselves, that was it. Everything went wrong at the same time. So anyway, so obviously we had to put her to sleep. And we just weren't ready for it. I mean, sometimes you're ready, like we were with Junior. It was very sad, but we knew we had given him a great life, and we knew that we were making the right decision, to put him to sleep before he was in any more discomfort than he already was. But with Kitty, it was like, she was playing, having fun, up until like Thursday. She was acting perfectly normal. You would not have thought anything different. And between Thursday and Sunday, she was completely lethargic and basically lifeless. I mean, if you know that type of a dog, if you know those big, crazy dogs, they're like the life of the party, and she's running around and throwing things and getting in trouble with everybody, and she's like the life of the party. And she went from that in 3 days to not even be able to get up off of the ground. So anyway, that's why this is why. And I know you guys have asked about her, like when I told her about the nail and stuff like that. So but that's what's been going on while I was trying to fill my orders. This is my long-winded excuse. The orders that I was supposed to mail out on Monday, well, this was all during Christmas time when I put that up, right? So a lot of them sold like on Thursday and Friday and Saturday. Most of those things sold. And of course it was the holiday, it was Christmas and stuff. But I had them all packed and ready to go on Saturday. I was going to go to the mailbox, to the post office, and everything was very chaotic. And then Monday we took her in, and I came home and I told my husband, I have to go to the post office. I have to go to the post office. He goes, what are you crazy? I said, I've packed these things. These things have been ready, some of them since Thursday, and it's already Monday, And I was just going on adrenaline at that point. So we came home and we boohooed for a while. And then I put all the packages in the car and took off to the post office on Monday and sent the stuff. So most of these things did not. I think a couple of them went out on Thursday, those that bought around that time or so. I can't even remember now. I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't remember. But everything went out. The rest of everything went out Monday. And then I came home, and, I stayed up forever. I stay up late. That Monday, after I came home, I was so Sunday I couldn't even eat. I got so nervous on Sunday because I knew too much was wrong. I said something is definitely wrong here, and I just felt nauseous and I couldn't even eat. And then Monday we came home, and I made some tea, and that was about all I had. And by 8:30, I'm sitting there talking to my husband. I said, Richard, we need to go to bed. We haven't slept since Saturday. We're emotionally drained, we're physically drained, we're mentally drained. We need to go to bed. So believe it or not, Rosemary went to bed at 8 o'clock Monday night. And I got up at I think we woke up like around 8 o'clock, and we looked at each other, and I said, I'm exhausted. Still, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. We've slept since 8 o'clock. We slept 12 hours. And I said, my body's tired from laying in bed, but I'm exhausted. I said, I'm going back to bed. He said, so am I. And we went back to bed, and we slept another like 3 hours, and then got up and boohooed some more. Boohooed, especially my husband, because that was his dog. Junior was mine. He was a mama's boy, and Kitty was all his. And so it's hitting my husband. I mean, my husband's okay, but I mean, it's affecting him, more than Junior, because we were ready for Junior. But anyway, so that's my long-winded story, and I'm sticking by it. But everybody's stuff went out Monday. They're all gone. Whoever had purchased them. And so I'm sure you'll get them in plenty of time, for next Wednesday. So that shouldn't be a problem at all. But anyway, so that's that. So now, I can let her say it's okay. But now it's like we got 2 dogs left. I'm going to just talk about happy stuff about our 2 dogs. So we've got, and you can identify with this, Susan. We've got 2 dogs left now. And they're looking at each other like, what the heck's going on? Where is everybody? It's like, where'd everybody go? Okay, so now we have a friend that has a rescue for dogs. And she was the one that initially rescued Kitty. So she has this affinity for Kitty. She thinks she's real buddies with her. So my husband wanted to contact her and let her know, what had happened. So anyway, so she tells my husband, well, I have this Malinois, because our dogs, like action. And I guess those dogs are very active, like shepherds are, And so my husband goes, so yeah, that's Melissa. They both were, yes. And so my husband comes up to me and he says, are you like opposed to getting another dog? And I said, well, the short answer is no, because we've always had lots of dogs. I don't think we've ever had just 2 dogs. I mean, that's just weird. And so I told my husband, I said, and this is the answer I always give him, because he's the one that takes care of them. He's the one that bathes them. He's the one that feeds them. He pretty much does everything for the dogs, so it's up to him. He does all the work anyway, So he says, well, maybe, he says, we need to wait a little bit. I said, yeah, it's only been 2 days. Maybe we need to wait a little bit and see if we really want to commit to another dog, And but anyway, so there's plenty out there. There's plenty of really um cute animals out there that want to be rescued. And Susan's got a few of them over there at her house right now. So but that's it. So what can I say? That's it. That is our doggy saga. I cannot wait for this year to be over, people.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, it's like, oh, please save me. So my husband had said, are you gonna go on Wednesday? And I said, yeah. I said, it's good for me to go, and it keeps my mind occupied on things that I enjoy doing, and all that. And I said, if I'm in the mood, I'll tell the ladies. If I'm not in the mood, I won't. It all depends. So I thought, well, maybe toward the end. I didn't want to put a damper, at the beginning for the whole thing. So I just want to put a damper on the end. But you guys have known all along all our little stories with Junior and everything. And I don't talk all that much about Kitty, because Kitty wasn't a concern, a health concern. But you just never know. So I think the bottom line is, those of you that are new to pets, any little subtle difference in an animal is important. It's very important. Those of you that have had them a long time, I'm telling the truth. Animals do not show their vulnerability, because part of their DNA is to look tough, so that they're not attacked and taken advantage of because of their weakness. They don't like to look weak. So it takes a lot for them to actually finally let you know that something's wrong. So be in tune to your animals at all times. Anyway, that's it. That is it. So that's why I told Susan to leave because she was just through all of this past couple of months. She lost 2 dogs also, very close to each other. But now she's got a new one. So I didn't tell my husband that. I didn't say, well, Miss Heidi Popo got another dog right away. So
And then we were at the vet yesterday.
uh-oh.
Because our dog that was so close to Maxie, our boxer that we lost, he went through depression, and they said,
Yes.
well, give him these blah, blah, happy pills. And well, I ended up taking the happy pills, and he's okay now. But he started, Betty was gone for Christmas, and he was being all, because he's like stuck up Betty's butt all the time.
Yeah.
So then whenever she came back, he was still acting kind of mopey, like, you weren't here, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you have to make him go outside. If Betty don't go outside and pee, then he don't. He just holds it.
Oh my goodness.
So we're like, okay, he's doing this crap again. So then he was just, he would drink a little bit, eat a little bit, and he wouldn't go outside unless Betty forced him. So she made an appointment for him yesterday because they were too busy on Monday. So she took him, and she called me from the car, and she's crying, I guess I'm going to have to put him down. He said that he's got a blown disc and he needs back surgery, and it's going to be $6,000 something dollars. And Betty was like, whoa, 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 whoa. She said, I can't afford $6,000. We may have to put him down if that's the issue, and he's bad, whatever, whatever. And he said, well, let's try him on some strong, what's that, prednisone, steroid stuff, whatever, and antibiotics. So they gave him that stuff and of course we took him, Betty took him in a laundry basket, and we brought him home in a laundry basket, and she did her thing. We took him outside, and he's walking all weird and cock wobbledy, and he doesn't want to do anything. What? Today he's fine.
What?
I mean, he's a little bit weak in his legs, only because he's been being like a little titty baby for the past couple of days because she wasn't here. But now he's jumping down off the couch, and he's following her all around. And before, he would just, wherever he was sitting, he stayed there. You had to pick him up to get him on the couch. You had to pick him up to put him down.
Had they done x-rays, or how did they give him that diagnosis?
I'm not sure what they did, but they did do like a full blood panel and all of that kind of stuff. And they said that his blood work was excellent. Everything was great. I don't know what he was going by or whatever, but he did have a back issue before, a long time ago. He got stomped on, but he's fine today. So
oh my goodness, these animals drive us crazy.
Yeah
Absolutely crazy. And so now our German Shepherd Junior, I'm not Junior, what am I talking about, Sammy, he just acts like Goofy from the movies, because he walks around woo woo. It's like he doesn't know what to do, where to go. he's just so goofy.
Well, see, that's how Sophie was, because she was close to Kinsey, and they played and played and played. And of course, Sophie, she's only 9 months old, and all of a sudden, Kinsey was like Kitty. She was our unexpected, and she died 18 days before Maxie, the one that we were expecting.
Yeah.
So Sophie was just kind of like lost, because these other little dogs are like, no, you're too big. We don't like you. You need to go back where you came from. But this rescue boxer that we got, oh my God, they are inseparable. They're constant to get. Oh my gosh, it's been a joy.
Oh,
So,
oh,
yeah.
that's good. See, the two that we have left is the German Shepherd, and then the other one is that what we call the wild dog, the one that we rescued literally from the wild. Um, and I mean, he has his moments. I mean, him and Kitty would play a lot. They would be playing all the time. But poor Sammy, he's just one of those little goofball animals that just like some people, they just never fit in, no matter how much they try. They're just don't fit in for some reason. And, and poor Sammy's like that. He wants to get something going, and the rest of the dogs look at him like, oh my gosh, what an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's one of those. And so the dog that's left, Busta kind of looks at him and looks at us like you can almost see him roll his eyes and say, what an idiot, So he's really indifferent to poor Sammy. So poor Sammy's kind of like, duh, who's going to play with me now, So that's why
Yeah.
my husband's thinking we might have to get some playmate for poor Sammy, because he's so hyper and he has so much energy, and
Yeah.
he runs all over the place, and he needs somebody to do that with.
That's how these guys are, but that's okay. At least Junior and Kitty are doing the tango again.
That's what I told Richard. I said, well, we should put the video up there. They're tangoing again. They're doing the rainbow tango. Yeah, Melissa, we rescued that German Shepherd. That dog. It was so funny. There's a lady. We live right on the border of Arkansas and Oklahoma, and there's this woman in Oklahoma who has this beautiful rescue place. She has acres and acres, and then she has also a building that used to be a convalescent home, and she's turned that into a rescue place. And they do the spade and neuter there, and I mean, she's just got the whole setup. And her husband is a dentist, and her daughter is a veterinarian, and so they've got it all covered. You know what I mean? Doctor, doctor, and doctor. But anyway, we had already we had gotten Kitty, the Rottweiler, from her at, I can't remember how many years ago. I think we've had Kitty like 9 years or something like that. And we really don't even know how old she was, because they didn't know how old she was when we got her, but we've had her 9. So her size of dog, their expectancy is like 12, 14 years. So, but anyway, so they knew it was going to be hard to find Kitty a home. And so they matched her up with Richard, and we took her. Okay. So when they got Sammy, he was a handful. He was a little psycho. He really was. He was a little psycho guy, and nobody wanted him. And nobody even liked to take him for a walk out of the kennel there, because he was a little bit psycho. So my husband had been looking on the website that they have, and he'd seen a dog. I even forget what kind of dog it was, but it's one he'd been kind of interested in. So he says, oh, let's go over there so I can go check him out. I go, brother, I know what that means. Check out means bring home, right? So I thought, oh dear. So he goes, I'll be back in a little bit. So he took off, and fortunately he came home empty-handed. But when he was there, he saw the dog he was interested in, but this other crazy dog at the end in this kennel kept going, woo, 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 crying and crying and crying, and then when my husband went over there, he started like biting my husband's fingers and everything. And so they told him a little backstory about him. And so then he says, well, let's go take him for a walk. And they all looked at each other like, oh my gosh, So my husband, he got him and he put him on a leash, and boom, took him out. They had this big old area where they would walk their dogs. And so he took him out there, and my husband said he minded him really good. He told him, he gave him some basic commands, and he just did right then and there whatever Richard told him to do. It was like he was desperate. He would do anything Richard told him, And anyway, so my husband comes home and he tells me about that dog. And so we eventually get him. Now, the lady that runs the place, she's a very, very sweet woman, but she's more of a a dog person. She's not a people person. She's not, what you would call like affectionate and huggy or nothing, right? To humans. She is to dogs. But anyway, so when we got the dog, we went over there with our vehicle and we put the dog in the vehicle, and she comes over to me and she hugged me. I mean, full bear hug. And she goes, thank you so much for taking him. Oh, thank you so much for taking him. And then, like 2 years later, she told me, she goes, I don't know what we were going to do with that dog. I was just so thankful that you guys took him because he was such a handful. And he was, but, he wanted to please. And we were used to dogs. We were used to unusual, crazy dogs. And so he kind of fit in. But he is a handful and he's goofy, and I don't know where he'd be if my husband hadn't decided to take him, because nobody wanted him. He thought he was crazy. But he's a real sweet dog. He really is. And he's a beautiful dog too. Full bred. I mean, yeah, I think, yeah, that's what she said. I don't know the difference, but yeah. A German Shepherd. And so, and everyone says, oh, he has beautiful ears. Oh, Kim, I'm sorry, I'm here jabbering away. Downton Abbey, you have upstairs. You know what? Let me tell you the truth. Now, this is going to be weird. I know a lot of people, watch the Downton Abbey stuff. I never, ever watched it, but guess who did? My husband.
I can't get past the first episode. I can't.
My husband watched it, but I love that time period. I love the clothing. We might do that. I'll have to really, really look into it and see what I need to do to put together something like that, because I don't know that much about it except for just the visuals, But I think that'd be kind of cool. Yes, Melissa. Yes, rescue dogs. They're wonderful. I can't say enough about rescue dogs. There's some, they know. They know that you have literally rescued them from either bad owners or the streets or whatever their history is, they know it and they don't ever forget it. They don't forget it at all. Ooh, Singapore. Well, I like anything Asian. You know that. An upstairs, downstairs journal. Huh. Now that sounds appealing. If we could incorporate that with the, Downton Abbey, because I guess that has to do with upper and lower class people, I guess. I'm guessing. Yeah, that's a good idea. I hadn't thought about that.
So you could do it upside down one way and right side up the other way,
Yeah.
and have the scandals on one side and the.
Oh, this is kind of growing on me. The idea. I'm seeing, yeah. That might work. Let's write it down. Guys. Oops, 2 B's, right? 2 B's. Okay, and then to show you, this was, okay, we put Kitty down on Monday. On Tuesday, this is crazy. On Tuesday, you know what my husband watched? I haven't ever seen this either, but I know it's a boohoo movie. He watched Notebook.
Oh no.
He watched Notebook on Tuesday. And he tells me, Rosemary, have you ever watched the movie Notebook? And I'm going, no, did you? And he goes, yeah. He goes, I started off because I like the clothes. And I go, what? I don't know what that means. I guess the they go back into, I honestly don't know what that means. But so then he goes and he tells me the story. And I'm going, you watched that whole thing? And he goes, yeah. Oh, that was so funny. Yes, Melissa, come anytime. Come. I think the upstairs should. Oh, scandalous. Oh, and they just had the money to cut. Yeah, I bet you that's it too. Huh. When you say, oh, what are we talking about? Wait a minute. I lost something here. Darla, who, when you say, I just read she had written and thought it sounded like an, oh, never mind.
She read what Kim wrote.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Miranda.
Mm. I would not describe, okay. I think my husband is a closet romantic because he'll write things that he can't say to me. I'm sure a lot of you have husbands like that. He can write to me things that he cannot say to my face. I mean, nice things, you know. Um, Elaine said she falls watching the Notebook. Oh gosh, I guess he was just in a melancholy, boohooey mood, and I guess it just appealed to him. The sentiment appealed to him. I guess. I don't know. Oh. Hello, Sandra. Um, Little Alien Workshop on Etsy. Is that somebody here?
Yeah, she's the one that's was just here. She said, "Have a wonderful New Year. Take care."
Oh, how nice. I missed out a lot of people. You know me. I stare straight ahead half the time. Um
She's the one from Singapore.
oh, wonderful. Bad things he can say. Oh yeah. Yeah, he can. He can say bad things to my face. Oh. Oh, the shop is empty. Okay. You can probably still contact her there if you, I guess maybe that was the point. You can contact her through her shop, maybe. Well, ladies, oh my goodness, we've been here forever. Poor Susan has to work. She's a working girl. She has to leave the house.
One more day.
One more day. Yeah, we can favorite her shop. Exactly. That helps her. I guess it helps the algorithm for her to show up in the. I don't know how that works. I'm guessing. I'm just guessing. I'm just talking. Um, okay. The niches. Okay. I was. I was planning, but again, I thought they were going to be smaller because I had two ideas. Let me show you. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, here it is. I had two ideas. If they were smaller, what I wanted to do is I wanted to get like just a regular, a regular book and alter it. And you know how, you glue all the pages together. And I wanted to put like maybe halfway in to the front of the book, right? And I wanted this to be the literally inside of the book. And then you could still have a little book inside of the little book. You know what I'm saying? That was sort of the plan, but it was when everything was smaller. So that kind of went out the window when they were gigantum. But you guys that bought them, I'm not sure what everyone's going to do, but it'd be really super cool for you guys to make a journal and put them inside there. That's what I thought would be cool. With little trinkets and stuff, sort of like a little memory box of some kind.
Peggy, just stick your hand down in there and grab it.
Who? What? Where?
Peggy's trying to fish her earring out of the toilet.
Oh.
I hope it's not still in her ear.
That girl gets into more trouble. Man.
All right, Gracie.
All right, ladies. So we're not going to be here tomorrow because we have nothing to do. And tomorrow, Johnny, all of you know Johnny, she's having, I don't remember what time it starts, But if you go to her channel, she'll have a reminder up there. I think it's 5 o'clock her time, 5 o'clock Eastern, I think. Don't quote me. But she's having a sale. And she's going to be selling. I know for sure she's selling
Ledgers and lace.
ledgers, and she's torn some ledgers apart. So she's going to be selling some packs of pages, and she's going to be selling lace. That's all I know. And Brooke is going to be the moderator, just in the chat. They're not going to do the StreamYard because when it comes to sales, there's a big delay. So they're just going to do it through YouTube. So.
And here comes Janice Glines for the save. She said, if you want to do a 1920s sort of fashion thing, The House of Elliot was a good BBC series of two sisters who had a fashion house in the 1920s.
Oh, man. Now I got to write this stuff down. Okay. House of Elliot. Am I going to have to like watch the whole thing?
Well, no, you can just, you're sitting there working anyway. You're just look up and glance every now and then.
I guess so. The House of Elliot. Ooh, I even like the sound of the title. It speaks to me. The House of Elliot. I like it. Okay. Alrighty, ladies. Okay, so we've done fun stuff, we've done sad stuff, and then we've done fun stuff. So you cannot tell anybody that we do not have a balanced stream here.
Yeah.
We are balanced. I may not be, but the stream is.
Laura, it's a Junk Journal Shop.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get her shop for you real quick. Hold on, you guys. Maybe I can find it. Oh no, not the shop. I gotta find the YouTube thing. Never mind. Hold on. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Let me see.
Oh,
Darla's gonna get it
did
before I do. Yeah, I'm gonna see Darla. Did she already get it?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I should have known. I forgot she was there. I thought she had left.
Something's wrong with Lucy's pee.
With her what?
With her pee.
How come I can't? Darla's supposed to. What happened here? Darla's supposed to be. Oh, I'm not looking on. Never mind. Is she showing up as a moderator on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm looking at it on StreamYard and it doesn't differentiate. Never mind. Okay. Never mind. Okay, so there's the link. All right. So if there are no other questions, I guess not. Yeah, we're going to have a freaking Frida evening. I know Darla's very quick. I don't know. She's got like very nimble. Very nimble. Don't eat beets. Oh dear. Now what?
Oh my gosh. I keep a jar of beets on my counter at all times with a fork right next to it.
Are they pickled?
Yes.
Oh, I bet.
That's my snack.
Oh. I guess because it turns your mouth pink. Maybe that's what she's telling you. I don't know. It's hard to know. These ladies have some curious reasons for things. All right. Thank you again so much for coming by and keeping us company and for all your input on possible kits for the coming year. And maybe we'll see you over at Johnny's tomorrow. You just never know. I might bring a drink over. I don't know. I'm probably just going to be listening, but I'll have a drink. I'm not buying nothing.
Me either.
Nothing. I'm not buying nothing. I just paid. We had a joke about it, my husband and I. When we took Kitty in for the first time for the thing, between the visit, they did a heartworm test because it was time for her annual thing. Did something. I can't remember what. Anyway, it was medication and everything. It came up to like 180 some bucks with all the medication and anyway. Okay. So then when we this last time, between the X-ray, the X-ray, the blood work, the visit, the putting to sleep, and the what do you call it? I can't think of the word. Anyway, that was $377. So it's cost us what, three, four, I don't know, 500, I don't know, $500, just to not have a dog anymore. I told my husband we could have bought a purebred for that.
Good night, Jennifer. Yeah, I know. I think Betty paid $2 something yesterday for all of Charlie's stuff.
Yeah, it's too crazy. Anyway, such is life. Things could be worse. Trust me. For a lot of people in America, it is worse. So
Yeah.
I'm thankful for the few problems that I have in my life. I'm thankful for that.
I'm so glad we had this time together.
I'm pulling my ear right now.
I started to tell you, can you pull your ear?
I'm pulling it. Yeah, Darla, they are. We used to live in other places, and like my parents, they had problems with their dogs, and they were telling me what they pay. I could not believe, like 3 times of what we're paying here. Very, yeah. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. All right, ladies, we'll see you when you see you, and I hope you guys get all your stuff by Wednesday. That's all I can say.
All right.
Good night, and thank you again, Susan, so much.
All right. Good night.
Good night, everybody.